from sister. I'll be back.
Yeah, that does do a good amount of damage. Do I regret buying this outfit? Fuck no. I really wanted the fucking Rivals Season 0 launch outfit for Hawkeye. It was fucking good. Fucking dripped. I got that fucking drip on me.
Dressing. Deliverance.
You're close to getting the amount. .616 volt. No magic.
Your ass.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Crowd time.
I'll close out Marble, so that way I'm not distracted by anything.
There we go. March 22.
Adrian did it?
Alright, here we go. That's what it looks like.
Dude, no way. That woman couldn't do anything like that.
I think. In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you.
A mountain of evidence?
Basically meaning you may be it to a agreeable degree. I'm certain there's someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you.
Please, Mr. Lawyer Dude, like I said yesterday. I'm refreshing like a spring breeze, alright? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that.
I understand, and I'm gonna give you the death sentence. Do not worry.
Wait, what?
Yep. Well, it's almost time. Mia! Mia!
Big tits!
Big tits! You must get a complete acquittal today, and if you do, I'll smother you with my rat. I know.
Which one do you prefer? I mean,
man, fuck Maya! Maya can fucking die. Resurrect Mia. But I can't focus on Maya's situation right now.
Nah, kill Pearl.
Or Pearl's either. You know what? Nah, fuck Maya. I'd rather deal with Pearl. Pearl could be like a little kid with me and fucking Phoenix, so why not? It'll be perfect. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day. Indeed.
Well,
hit my line! Indeed, well, let's get going. Oh, motherfucker!
Aimed over to save?
It's him. It's the red rapist. This is right, and I'm not, doesn't mean I am right. Not always right, but this is right, because it's right.
Good morning.
That's my line. I'm crying.
Day of the trial.
Yeah, that's my line. Every time Peter steals a fucking line from my character, I always scream that shit. So, so for example, Peter?
Maya?
My line! Like that. Like demonstrated right there. Every time he says one of my lines, I just say that right there. With full visceral and pure passion. Just say, that's my line. Maya, she's unharmed,
No.
right?
Well.
Oh yeah, and also a little thing with me and Peter. If he doesn't say his line like so, Peter, don't say the line for some seconds.
Yeah,
Line!
When I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired.
There we go. So that's like the little thing me and Peter does. If he steals my line, we say that's my line. If Peter or me doesn't talk, they say line! Like one of those movie directors. There you go.
Don't worry, people don't die that easily.
Unless you're Maya. Hey, you get kidnapped 3 times and get convicted.
Oh, she's already dead.
Oh, I know. I was 2 weeks AFK on this trial. Don't worry. I'm well aware that motherfucker is 6 feet.
Don't worry, I fed her.
With what?
Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial.
God.
For my sake, as well as yours, you must win today's trial. Which is why I sent you a little present this morning.
What, is the present gonna be one of Maya's fingers?
Nah, a porno with her.
Ah, present? When in the world would you want to give me a present?
You'll figure it out once the trial starts. And even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to graciously accept it and win the day's contest, if you please.
Wait! Oh, that motherfucker. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna mute the other unnecessary white noise.
Other white noise.
Yeah, like from Danganronpa. The kidnapper has sent me a present.
Mr. Lawyer Dude? Who is that?
Your mom. No one.
Whoa.
It has nothing to do with you. So forget you heard anything. Besides your mom. I was doing her.
No, did she at least make you a sick meat pie?
No, but I gave her another type of pie, if you know what I'm saying. Alright.
Ah, that's great. She's been feeling really lonely since my dad died.
Of course. I could tell. And also,
Anyway,
mine!
dude, did your nose just get longer?
Thank you. Wait, what? You insulted me, bitch? Bet, 50 years.
I'm failing on purpose now.
I'm failing on fucking purpose. Well, we win! Fuck Jessica ain't here. Alright. Well,
Court is now in session for the trial of Matt and God.
I feel like D-Max should be in there. Is he on
The
DVD?
improv distracted you. Help.
Of course. Wait, I have
That
D-Man
improv
muted.
was
Hold on.
very well distracted.
D-Man, you joining or not?
No.
Alright, Beck, go fuck yourself. Alright.
Are the prosecution and defense ready?
Hell, I mean, no, yes. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Hell yeah.
Your Honor, what the fuck?
Your Honor, Casper the Ghost seems to be running late this year.
I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Miss Von Karma?
How the fuck am I supposed to know? I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me? She's probably sucking some Von Karma dick out there.
Your Honor! Please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. If you must tell me something, please keep it brief. Now then, what is it? Prosecutor Von Karma has... This morning, Miss Von Karma has shot by an unknown gunman!
What? Miss Von Karma got shot! Holy shit, just like his father!
Damn!
What else?
You're just like your father! Oh my
She
god!
dies.
She shot!
She died.
I don't fucking know. I don't know. I think she fucking got shot. Just like her father. Somehow.
Damn, I guess it falls in the bloodline.
I think this is the present that man was talking about. Well, this present. He just fucking shot my karma. Well, like father, like daughter. Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at this moment. If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage. This is totally insane.
What?
Miss Von Karma, is she alright?
Like father, like daughter.
I don't have that answer.
Well, shit, I mean...
How the fuck would I know?
Well,
I'm the fucking judge! I just found out, like, 5 seconds ago!
Well, go after bailiff and all that. Well, if the fucking...
How the fuck would I know?
If Miss Von Karma ain't here, then surely we should automatically win, right?
She's alive and in stable condition.
Who the fuck is that? Is that the audience?
That's good. Phew.
Who the fuck is that?
You're...
I thought he showed up. Oh my god, it's Edgeworth! He's
Your
here!
Honor.
He's here!
Due to the circumstances, Miss Franziska von Karma cannot appear in court.
I thought you were gonna prosecute!
I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place.
Oh
Edgeworth.
shit! Motherfucker.
The prosecution is ready, naturally.
Oh god damn it, alright, well... The prosecutor's ready and the witness stand, Your Honor. Alright.
Miss von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery.
I wonder who could have done that.
Like they say, like father, like daughter. What a bitch.
Damn.
Anyways, luckily I have looked this case over and am familiar with the details. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Miss Matt Engard.
Damn, last trial and I'm already kicking ass from Sedgwick.
The court acknowledges the prosecution. Right. I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year.
And you still want to kick my ass like Von Karma?
By the time this case comes to an end, you two will know the answer.
Well, there goes fucking Maya's life. You might as well put a coffin in her.
Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness.
Are you sure we could call him detective? Didn't he just get fired?
He is still a detective.
Oh, well, he is fired. Ex-detective.
Witness, your name and occupation. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm detective.
Gumshoe, my guy.
Gumshoe, my guy, yeah.
Ow!
You guys Gumshoe and he's getting paid peanut shells for the precinct, no longer getting fucking paid $1.
What do you mean by for now? After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir.
Damn, can't get paid at the police precinct and now gotta fucking put his badge. Probably be better else with Walmart. Detective Gumshoe. We'll just call him Dick Gumshoe for now when this trial's over.
The prosecution has no need for a depressed witness.
Yeah, and I don't need a...
Put your
dead-
shit together and fucking do your job.
Should taken the peanut shells, Gumshoe.
And face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
You can't be a proud officer, you ain't getting fucking paid.
Sorry, I meant worthless.
So worthless like
Yes, sir! Now, let's have your testimony. If we want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with that.
Get ready, Phoenix. This is going to be one very rough fight. And it's not the only thing that's going to be rough after this trial. Yes, it would have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent, not Franziska von Karma. Apparently she got shot. The answer he was struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth. Hopefully it was the answer that was edging or gooning. Alright.
My name's not fucking Goonworth.
Well, it's gonna be something. Bare facts of the case.
This murder happened after the Hero of Heroes award ceremony, sir.
Alright.
The victim, Juan Correa, was found dead in his hotel. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty Qatar case. However, we later found out that the Qatar case had nothing to do with the murder.
Alright. Alright.
After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room.
Are you crushing your balls underneath your stand, sir? Is that what you
I can't help it, man.
Oh,
I'm old.
sorry.
Yes, sir. Both the victim and defendant went alone to their room, sir. I see. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross.
Alright.
Like how I'm gonna hang you like Jesus Christ.
Alright. Or probably Francesca if he's dead already.
This murder happened.
Old people crush their balls all lifetime.
True. Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony?
Okay, pal. The ceremony started at 6. It ended around 8. And then, there was a short break. A special post-ceremony show was supposed to start in the lobby 30 minutes later.
And that's when the victim's body was found, correct?
Which is to say, the murder occurred during that 30-minute break. Please continue with your testimony, detective.
Alright.
The victim, Juan Crater, was found...
The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct?
Yeah. Who is this Adrian Andrews you were talking about?
It's a she-male.
She's the defendant, Vanguard's manager. She's a really pretty lady, sir. Ah, so she's a pretty lady. I wonder if she'll grace us with her presence.
Hell no.
When the post-ceremony show was about to start, she went to get Mr. Vanguard. After visiting his room, she went to the victim's room to get him for the show, sir. I see, and that's when she found the victim's body.
Alright.
After looking into the case of death, we believe he was definitely murdered.
The cause of death. Wasn't that because Mr. Cordia was stabbed in the chest?
Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that, pal.
Hey, be careful. I can send you unemployment for the rest of your fucking life.
I'm already gonna be unemployed.
Well, I'm gonna make sure you don't get a job either.
Take a good hard look at the crime.
Looks like a crime scene.
Now, a real pro's attention would be drawn here to this bandana.
The fuck do you see a bandana?
Look around the neck.
That would be a fucking scarf. Banana!
Banana. It is bandana, sir. That's the thing wrapped tightly around his neck, sir. Ah, yes, I see. His banana-scented bandana.
Then what about the knife?
It seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death.
Line!
We have a crafty murderer on our hands here.
Thank you. Oh, now I get the fucking autopsy report.
At first, we thought there was something.
Press!
What the fuck?
And why did you think that I wouldn't press on you talking on your press?
Kinda rude. Why not wait till I'm done? Because it was empty, pal.
Oh shit.
The Jammin' Ninja doesn't go anywhere without its bright red guitar.
Guitar.
I didn't want to say guitar. I want to say guitar.
Oh, you're fucking gay.
And we couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime. Oh, then how about this theory?
Oh dear God, Doug.
A fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that?
How the fuck is that gonna work, Doug?
We thought of that too, but...
And then you're fucking retarded too, Grimshaw. But...
The only fingerprints on the guitar case were the victims.
The victims, huh?
I see. Ah, so much for my theory then.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up and watch the show, Judge. Update. Thank you.
However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do...
What convinced you it had nothing to do with this case?
The guitar wasn't at the Gaywire Hotel that night. Well then, where was it? The bright red guitar was eventually found at the TV studio. The victim, Juan Cuerda, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir. Do you mean you forgot to put the guitar inside the case? Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar.
So that guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel.
Yeah, that's right. So it really had nothing to do with the case. I I believe that is enough.
Why the fuck do you even stop my music, you white-haired fuck?
Shut the fuck up, right? First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana.
Or banana.
Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife.
A butter knife.
Which brings me to my next point. Why, then, did the police arrest Adengard?
That's what I wanna
Why
figure
have
out,
you
too.
stopped my music, you edgelord?
Why did I stop the music? Cause it's fucking cringe, right?
He was fucking jamming! Like the jamming this
Jamming?
before he fucking died.
Yeah, and you know what's better than having a jamming soundtrack? One that's respectable.
Music
Tom,
back.
Wow.
put in some fucking elegance.
Line!
I already said it.
Alright, my fault, Edward. Here it comes. Looks like Edward's back in full swing, and he has lost a step, besides his father.
Very well, Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter. Yes, sir.
What, new cross? Why arrest on guard? Bet!
Matt and Guard and Longuerito were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough. As for evidence, there's the Jamming Ninja's button. It was ripped off of the ninja costume. It was found in Mr. Guard's Hakama.
When you put that shit like in the picture like this, hold on. That's not it.
Yeah, that's definitely the picture.
That's not it. It looks like a fucking iron plate. It looks like an iron plate. I don't know. I don't know why the fuck it would be a big ass button. Wouldn't be that imitated, but whatever. Chinese.
The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife.
God damn, that's gold.
The defendant brought the knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder. So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife using in the stab.
So basically, Matt on guard and Juan Cordia were basically fighting over who could get the most children. Wow.
Some rich-ass murderer. A golden knife.
So
A
basically,
golden knife?
So basically, two motherfuckers fighting over who could get more children. Oh, wow.
Wow! A yellow banana knife! It was sort of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty cleanly, sir.
Oh, so the killer cummed on it. Nice.
You got the cum knife.
Return of the banana.
Return of the banana. We got the banana knife. And there's this button.
Cummed on banana knife. And then there's the button.
That was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? Is this button also covered in blood? Yes, and we know that the blood on it is the victim's blood, sir.
Ah. What? Well, shit.
All of this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it?
Nah, I pointed to Casper the Ghost. Nah, I fucking let you first.
You know what, you're right. Casper did it. Someone get that ghost in here.
Damn right.
Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet? Right.
How about you suck my
Or maybe
dick?
I should say wrong.
How about you suck my dick? I'll find the hole in your argument somehow. And I'll find it through your asshole. And then I'm gonna find the argument into your hole.
You can press as hard as you like. Just hurry up with your useless, pointless questions.
Barney. Yeah, whatever. Alright, go.
What the fuck was that, right?
Well, fuck you.
Wrong hole right, wrong hole.
I did say that hole! What the fuck, right?
Too bad. This is another type of court. Also, line!
Matt and Guard and Juan Crater.
Yes!
You dick.
But in terms of popularity, Mr. On Guard won, did he not?
Yeah, but you know what's ironic, pal? Juan Crater was always one step behind Mr. Guard and everything.
When it comes to collecting children.
This year, it seems like he finally caught up, ready for the big final showdown on who had the most children.
But EDP had the most by trying to get a cupcake from the little girl. But Mr. Cordia lost the Grand Prix in the end.
That is too bad. He must have been pretty downhearted after losing to EDP.
Yes, tragic loss.
Can you shut the fuck up already?
Suck my dick, Edge.
They each thought the other guy was in his way.
Yes! Wait, just 1 second here. One. Oh yeah, I remember. Mr. On Guard was beating Mr. Cordia in the popularity polls.
Well, yeah, I guess, but...
Which means that in the defendant's eyes, the victim was not a rival at all. Which means he had no motive to kill at all.
Yes, I quite agree!
Yeah, suck my dick, Judge. You like that shit, huh? You like my dick of justice, you gray-haired fuck?
I already smashed it with a hammer.
Fuck.
Well, Detective? It's not that well.
How about you say your fucking mind?
I guess if you put it that way, then yeah, the defendant would have had no motive.
Damn.
Detective, I'm beginning to see why you were fired.
Damn. Didn't have fucking a whip.
Retarded logic, no brain cells, and above all, couldn't even think past the fucking bar.
He didn't. The android doesn't have a whip.
You were brought in as fucking entertainment relief.
Roasted.
That relief has been used. No, you too, Mr. Edgeworth! Sir, that's... I'm approaching your pension negotiations.
That is pension shit! He's gonna get shit.
No!
Motherfucker is gonna get no money from this job. Alright.
Now, Detective, let's cool with the testimony. No, not my poor pension too.
Too bad. Damn.
Detective, if you value your money, I suggest you proceed.
Oh?
Yes, sir, we can talk about my pension later, sir.
Alright. What about what I was saying? Hello? Anyone?
Shut the fuck up, White, or I'm gonna remove your pay!
You can't remove my pay, bitch. Also, line!
Check your bank account!
Line!
As for evidence,
Push!
Why?
Do you have any proof that that button belonged to the victim?
Huh? What do you mean, pal?
Oh, let me put it this way, since you're losing your money anyway. I'm asking you if you have any evidence to back up your claim that this button was ripped off the Geminider's costume, and not someone else's
Screaming
button.
line just to interrupt.
Can't you tell by just looking at it? And the victim's blood is on it.
Anyone could have smeared that blood on there afterwards.
Mr. Edgeworth, help me, sir.
You being a little bitch! Alright, I knew it had to be this piece of evidence. Now, to reel this one in.
Thread.
Well, shit. Huh?
The button was attached to the costume by thread, obviously.
I think Edward, not Edward.
Just as obvious on why you have a fucking pin for your goddamn badge. Cause you know damn well you would have forgotten it anyways. And that thread snapped when the button was torn off.
Oh, fuck.
If you match up the ends of the thread on the costume with the thread of the button, it's a perfect match.
We're having negotiations over a fucking
Yeah,
button.
that's it. They're a perfect match, pal.
Ugh. That's Edward for you. Never misses a beat. D-Man, you joined my screen! Too bad you're joining! I'm unmuting you! Alright, you're joining!
Time to bail.
Alright, what do you want to take?
You
want to take Edward?
Ninja costume
You want to take Edward?
Engar's Hakama.
Alright, sure, I'll take Edgeworth, why not?
I
Hey!
already said my line. I got to say it this time.
Thank you. When was this button found?
Pretty soon after the body was found, we rounded up everybody who knew Mr. Correa. And then we did a search on them all. That's how we found the blood. So it was almost immediately after the murder.
The police didn't have free time to lollygag and play tricks, unlike some people.
Hey, what is he trying to say about me here?
You're a fraud, Phoenix.
Fuck you!
The defendant's fingerprints are all over the nut.
How were the fingerprints arranged on the knife?
Huh? What do you mean, pal?
By examining the fingerprints, you can determine how the defendant held the knife. For example, did he hold it normally, or overhand, or better yet, Phoenix, does it fucking matter?
Oh, is that what you meant? Well, we didn't actually think of that.
Well, I can't believe this bumbling, the bumbling of this department.
Hopeless. Were you paying attention to testimony right? The defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. There's no way to determine how the knife was held at the moment of murder.
Well, shit.
So is the defendant the owner of this knife, then?
Oh, fuck.
The defendant brought the knife at the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder.
There's no way this was a premeditated murder, even if he brought the knife.
Wait, are we still on the clown
Sorry,
case?
pal. Nope, this is the final case.
Oh, final case, alright.
Sorry, pal. This isn't some pocket knife. It doesn't fold, so it's not great for walking around with either.
Well, this is not good. The prosecution can prove it was a premeditated murder. We're done for. Phoenix.
Yo.
Yes? There's something very interesting about what the detective just said now. Think carefully before it's too late. A button covered in the victim's blood, and a knife with unguard's fingerprints. Be careful. If the judge were more rash, he would have already pounded his gavel in closing. We're still in the world of trouble. Well, before any battle, you must find your enemy's weakness. So let's find the weakness in the testimony, no matter how small it may be. Okay, Phoenix?
Man, guard and one creative were huge rivals.
Alright, you guys shut the fuck up. I need to find the shit. So, let's see. Wait. One guard, one Cordova, each other. Okay. Each dot this way. One of my book. Nothing have that. That's Burns. Yep, that's. Yep, fine. I'm gonna go, yep. The defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. The defendant brought the knife for the crime, which makes it. No, I'm pretty sure not. I'm pretty sure. Cause I'm pretty sure, like, what's it called? I'm pretty sure I saw gold knives. That's not it. That's advertisement.
That we do not have a
That's
picture
advertisement. Fuck, he does have the picture. But I'm pretty sure, like 1000%, like when you go into the room, they had like gold shit in there. Where the victims. Greywater, yeah, it's in Greywater, so it's in property, so it has to be like it was prepared and shit. So I'm gonna say it's this. I'm smart! I'm sorry, Your Honor. Sorry for the scream. Wait a second.
What?
So the basis of your argument that this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client brought a knife beforehand.
That's right, pal. The defendant
Did not buy this knife.
Huh?
Take a good look at the handle of this knife, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Huh?
Yeah, you see that motherfucker?
It has Gatewater seals set into the handle.
Damn right.
Gatewater. I think I heard that name somewhere before.
That's the name of the hotel, the Gatewater Hotel.
Uh-oh.
Dumb shit, and that's why your pension is gonna crumble. The murder knife was actually property of the hotel, which means this murder was not premeditated.
Like I said, rich-ass murderer.
Yes, rich-ass murderer. Rich-ass murderer, yeah.
Yes, that's very true. He's a rich prick, but this is the very beginning.
Come on, Judge.
Well, what is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
It was me. I am the rich-ass murderer.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Edward, get dry bones out of this fucking courtroom.
Sorry, but the defense is simply too careless. You left dry bones in here.
Yeah, alright, shit, my fault. What? My buddy Dry Bones, he left
a Mario character in the courtroom.
He's in the gallery, my fault. He was anxious about this trial, he was so hyped for it, my fault. He was in the gallery.
He couldn't wait to see another one of his brethren come out from the portrait.
Yeah, true. My fault.
Anyway. I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined.
Where the fuck is that music coming from? Is that Edward's music?
It's mine.
Somehow Edgelord looks like he could be a rich-ass murderer.
How so?
I admit this knife is hotel property. There is no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough to not realize this. Not even Gumshoe's that stupid.
But I didn't know.
Never mind, I take that back.
This fuck is paycheck.
The question is, where did this knife come from?
It was provided! Remember when they're fucking like out in the back? It was probably provided. I mean...
Why? That's obvious. It came from the victim, Mr. Koreda's room.
Sorry, Your Honor, but that is incorrect.
Where the fuck? No, it's right there.
The victim ate a last meal before he was murdered, with that being the case. I would like to draw the court's view to what's on top of the table.
That's...
There's a knife.
There's a knife and a fork on the table!
Alright, the man almost took his line, but that's okay.
Then...
Banana
where in the
knife.
world did this knife come from?
Yeah, banana knife, look at that shit. Calm down banana knife.
We got the banana knife! We got the condom banana knife and the banana bandana!
Court.
Yeah.
I would like for us to recall the room of the defendant, Mr. Matt Engard.
Oh, fuck!
Especially what's on top of his table.
Oh, shit. Oh, god damn it.
There is something missing. Perhaps it's a single knife.
Well, shit. Well...
Investigate left the register of fingerprints, and while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Mangard's knife was missing. The red truth strikes again.
Fuck!
Mr. Guard got into the victim's room with the knife he had used during dinner. Why would he carry a knife on a visit? To kill?
OHHH fuck.
Maybe he didn't bring a fucking knife to, you know, kill. Maybe he just had trouble cutting his steak or something, and then that's why.
Then how did it end up in his fucking chest, right?
You know what?
Penalty! Half of your life!
You know what? That's a pretty good fucking
zone.
That's a pretty good fucking point.
And with that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was premeditated murder.
Maybe
this shit was planned.
Maybe
Rich ass motherfucker.
Maybe when he was trying to cut his steak, he accidentally cut himself.
Bitch.
Of course, it's the rich motherfucker who planned this shit.
Just like Von Karma in the elevator. Amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Absolutely brilliant. A brilliantly clear what the fuck?
And it's brilliantly clear dry bones.
Why can't I feel my back? Where's my back?
Reconstruct it. Reconstruct it.
Ah!
There you go.
Thank you. A brilliant clear deduction.
There you go. Seems like Edgeworth had planned. Oh wait, had this plan from the very beginning. It must be one of those traps, and I just walked head on into it.
A murder weapon with fingerprints and a button from the victim's costume. There is quite a sizable amount of evidence here.
I can simply state that any further deliberation is a waste of Your Honor's time. Although, I wouldn't mind the defense for the present evidence not yet shown to the court. Go on, pussy.
Evidence not yet shown. He means evidence that the court hasn't seen yet. In other words, new evidence.
Go on, right? No balls.
What does the defense have to say about this, Mr. Wright?
Well, Phoenix, the judge is favoring the prosecution right now. If we answer with something wrong here, that gavel of his will be ringing out to the sound of our defeat.
Mr. Wright, do you have something important and necessary to present to this court?
You know, I do, motherfucker. There's one. ... There you go.
The fuck you got, Phoenix?
One piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something that this court has yet to see.
Mr. Wright!
Thank you.
I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all.
Well, guess what? I got a life on the line, motherfucker. Well, I'm gonna need this trial to go.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but this is clearly a premeditated murder.
I don't need to tell you.
However, I am giving you one chance, and only one.
Just because of the grace of God. Who the fuck? Bailiff! Quit the fucking rampant!
Sorry, that was my ringtone.
Right? Don't try pulling one of your usual bluffs here.
It's just Gumshoe. Sorry, that was my phone.
Gumshoe, what the fuck are you doing?
If I mess this up,
I was trying to change my ringtone. Someone trolled me today.
if I mess this up, it's curtains for all of us.
I haven't changed it yet.
You may now present one and only one piece. God damn!
I gotta turn that off.
I gotta present one? My shit's on death row! All of it's
I told you!
selected.
One chance! Now
gun
then!
to your head.
What is this important evidence that you must show to the
Oh,
court?
motherfucker! Well, okay. I mean, alright.
I'm fucking waiting!
I'm concentrating, Judge! Hold on, alright? You only gave me one chance!
You know, I'm supposed to be going out for my pina colada lunch today.
Okay, imagine Edgar pulls out a fucking Glock, aims right at your forehead.
Hurry up, Mr. White!
Right.
If you
Okay,
don't-
hold on, Judge! I'm smart!
This is a wine glass, is it not?
Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. The scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. The vase was broken. His makeup is all over the floor. These were all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser.
Well, yes, I see your point.
However, this glass that is sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over along with everything else is this wine glass. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. Yeah.
What the fuck are you on about?
I'm thirsty, Your Honor.
What are you talking about?
Fuck you.
He's touching you and Sorry, but that was my ringtone again. Sorry. Ah!
Well,
Damn it, Gumshoe.
It takes a while, man. I haven't changed it. I'm about to lose my job. God damn it, stop calling
put the
me.
back noise. Shut up in the gallery. Well, what do you all have to say?
Well, yes, it is a little peculiar.
Yes, isn't it? I thought it was too. That's why I presented it. Ain't that?
Nay, you fuck nickling ape.
Oh, you fuck you, monkey. That's monkey.
Stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes
There's
of yours
monkey in
now.
chat.
He said,
Yeah.
"Hey, you fucking ape." All right.
Mr. Edgeworth,
What, Your Honor?
That's crazy.
your opinion.
Suck my dick. You don't need my opinion. Fuck off. Because there is no special meaning to that fucking glass.
What?
I can just say that the glass was set there after the crime took place.
Well,
But the person who discovered the body, Regina Andrews, for example, she could easily have been so charged to shut the glass down without thinking.
That does sound very plausible, Mr. Wright.
Could Miss Andrews really have set the glass down without thinking? No, I don't think there's no way.
My man, he won't stop going off!
I'm gonna think there's no way.
Gumshoe, stop blasting important.
Hold on, let me power it off permanently. Alright, there.
Power it up. If I appear weak here,
Why did it turn back up?
I can look for my proof later. For now, you can trust my instinct and point with certainty. They just might fall for it if you're thought-provoking enough. The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves it was Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table.
One of my old school buddies is making a monkey X-nay after I showed her the Doki streams I was in.
What?
Damn it, monkey!
You're telling me one of your friends is making a monkey? No! I think Monkey's friends are just making a me and Monkey X on Doki Doki. No!
Well,
I guess it's canon now.
Unless it's me and Monica as the thing, then why not? But not like a monkey hybrid.
Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim?
Just like the Monica character and me, then I'll accept it with wholeheartedly. But not like Monkey and me, no. Oh wait, no, you said that, my fault. There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing, yeah.
Oh, like Mr. Wright, I've never said anything unless I had the evidence to support it.
That was his line, Peter. Now we're holding that's record. And get your fucking curse off the screen. Also, what? Ah, shit. Music.
She's making a fanfic based on our fandub.
What? They're making a fandub, and it's a she. I think she'll make fucking now. No. I'm scared.
Oh my god! Oh!
These wine gloss escaped my notice.
Then?
Of course, they've been thoroughly infected for fingerprints.
Well, fingerprints. Yeah, you know what those are, too.
There were only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass.
Oh, my fucking back! Ah!
You're fine, keep going, Judge.
Only one! Well, were they? I mean,
They were not the victims nor the defendants. Rather, they're one of Adrian Andrews.
Oh, God!
Lele. I final fix is fine.
Oh, thank God.
Alright.
I need to head to the chiropractor after this.
That's what I said to the person who discovered the body had left it there. Are we done here, Mr. Wright?
What up, monkey?
Or I have to snap your bones.
That's crazy.
You know what? Snap Mr. Wright's
Monkey,
bones.
now that you're here, you could join us.
No, I didn't so. Yeah, it's
Fuck,
not
he's
work.
at work. Shit. I can't believe Monkey was at work and I fell into another
Get
trap.
fucked, Felix! Give me your bones! Miss Andrew is probably holding a glass when she went to see Mizukoya. While balancing his dead body, she was stunned and set the glass down the dresser.
Ooh, what you just said makes a lot of sense.
Now, do you see right? You can't change any part of my scenario as it explains everything all too well.
Alright.
I got long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor and a necromancer. From here on out, I will show you the answer I've come to discover.
Wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution has right enough evidence for me to enter a verdict.
I will use one cold magic on you.
I just said I'm entering a verdict.
Anyway.
Ah!
Yet.
Oh my lord, he's letting me live. I don't know if it's because pride or,
The prosecution has another witness we would like to want the court to hear from. I want to hear this shit.
Another witness?
Yes. Bailiff, please bring in the next witness.
Stop it! Please stop breaking my back!
We're constructing a new witness, and also, what in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking? Maybe he's giving us the win, maybe he knows. Oh, motherfucker!
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. Or else I would do you as I... Oh, no.
For fuck's sake! Well, Peter? You can do the rat-tat-tat, huh?
Take off the helmet or I'm ripping your bones. Witness, your name and occupation.
Gotcha!
Oh, no.
Remember the PTSD?
I'm gonna crash the fuck out.
I wonder what happened to that calm composure he had earlier.
Oh, Edgy boy! It's been, what, a year since we last met, hasn't it? You should be happy to see me.
I saw your report for testimony, but who knew that under that helmet was the wicked witch of the witness stand?
I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do. So today, I'm going to tell you anything and everything. Even things that don't have to do with that terrible crime.
Oh dear God.
Like my fanfics got rid of us.
That's an old bag of bones.
I felt good.
What the fuck?
Wrong with you?
You know, I'm always at the verge of dying. I've gotten used to it. It brings me fun.
Line!
Miss Witness, the terrible crime is all the court needs to know.
What the fuck?
Shush! I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgie right now!
Oh dear
I would
God.
have killed myself.
Don't interrupt us, Gramps!
Jesus Christ.
Yes, madam?
No, please, by all means, interrupt her. Shut this whore up, please.
Hold her to conduct the court.
Anyway, witness, your testimony, please.
It's true what they say, that youth are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. Now then, what should I start with?
Your testimony.
The witness was on security detail in the hotel the night of the murder. Is this correct, Miss Oldbag?
It was a great job being able to see my dearie Juan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle, and then I fell over like a dry bones.
Oh no.
You mean you were a fan of the victim? Look, everyone is crazy over that guard saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But not me. I wouldn't say anything silly. After all, I have no interest in a little child like him. I'm interested in a real man, Juan Correa,
Wow, he's cheating on
and Mr.
Edgeworth.
Edgeworth.
Oh, okay. But those two were the same age.
Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night.
Very well, please record what you witnessed the night of murder.
Leave it to me, Edgy Poo!
If you don't, I'm snapping your ribs.
Oh, please do, I'll enjoy it more!
Oh, fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye on the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was a guard! Madden guard! He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room!
Alright then.
So Mr. Guard came out from the victim's room. See? It has to be him. He's the murderer.
Edward's not rules, but
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross.
alright.
Feels like how you were put on the cross from a woman.
You're from Mia, of course. Right?
Oh yeah, do it more.
Not you, that was for the judge.
Oh,
Wait, what? Ah!
Alright.
Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to... This is
Mr.
why I
Bag,
hate youngins.
What was your post on that night?
The lobby, I was supposed to help set up the stage for that trifling show. But I refused to help, I'll have you know. It was for that lead-headed samurai show. I even took out a few of the nails.
So you're playing attempted murder. Maybe it was a good thing the show didn't go on.
Besides, that manager with the glasses seemed to be working hard at it without me. So I thought I'd take a break and spread my wings a little.
And that's when you went to hang around the victim's door.
There was something I was interested in finding out.
Alright. Something you were interested in, and just what was that?
The little thing I just go around telling everyone you know. It's top zero between me and Juan! And Edgy Poo, of course. Miss Nerdress, what is this thing she was interested in?
30 something.
I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor. And then I'll take out your bones.
Gossip.
What? You already took them out! Please!
I put them back in. But it should prove relevant. You can always have to append your testimony later.
It looks like we should enforce it right now.
The witness stated the mistake of the victim's door the entire time.
You're yawning, Judge. Tired?
I'm sorry. The pain's starting to make me almost pass out.
You're fine.
But since I was on the job, I made sure. I
Alright, now.
made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time.
Alright. We finally completed it. Oh, then would you tell us the number of people who went in and out of Mr. Cordia's room?
I have no idea. I wasn't bored, so I could count things for those who didn't pay attention in class. That's why ever since I turned 20, I couldn't keep track of how old I really am.
Okay, that's concerning.
Yes, well, that would explain why your age was not included in the report.
In any case, the witness saw someone, correct?
That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of Juan's room.
Press. Who in the world was that?
I'm not allowed to say. This sort of information has to be carefully guarded from the masses. Sorry. The man that came out to Juan's room, he was... Yes, he was. I am, because I am... I'm too scared. I can't say his name out loud.
Oh, what I wouldn't give that Francisco's rip right now. Yeah, this would be a phenomenal time.
Well, I guess I could tell you that he was a bad boy.
I want to
anyway.
see what would happen if Francesco and Obed were together. It would have been amazing.
Ah, she would have fixed my youngin' back.
Nah.
It wasn't God. Mad at God.
Press! Not about my defendant, you saw my client. Are you sure about that?
Yes, see.
Alright. Really?
Annoying brat! We're saying I saw someone, I saw that person!
Why do I get a sense of deja vu? Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year, I should delve into this a bit further. So face, person was carrying, or person... Let's say it's clothes. I feel like we don't need to leather flames. I don't think she'll remember. So I'm gonna say clothes. Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail.
What a troublesome man you really are. If something like that matters.
But it does.
What was it? Oh, yes, it was that thing.
What thing?
That gaudy thing he's always wearing, that racing jacket.
Well, shit. Ah, he was wearing that at the detention center too. Fuck!
Nah, the things are meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons.
I'm taking your bow.
Men.
It's alright. Well,
Ah!
yeah, this is good now, okay.
Do it again, Mr. Edgy Poo.
Okay.
You know, I fucking take it back.
Oh, are you afraid? Breaks every bone in her body at once. Okay, maybe that time will hurt.
Line!
So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just not important or relevant in any way?
Yeah, it is very important. Very. Of course it was important, Your Honor. Well, shit.
Oh shit. Master, I can point out what part of the story was important.
Don't you see it, Edgeworth? Yeah, you don't see it, huh, do you, motherfucker?
I would take your bow and feet. You know, hey, Phoenix,
You know what?
Phoenix, you want, give me your hand.
Oh! My pointy hand! Give me my shit back! I need to point some more.
For now. Don't fuck up again.
Thank you. Oh, fuck, I forgot my line. I fucked up. You can
Damn,
say
he
my
broke his hand so hard he couldn't remember.
Shit. Well,
I don't quite see where you're going with this, but alright, witness please.
alright.
Oh well, I don't like to badmouth anyone without reasons, but if I must. He was wearing his flashy racing jacket, honestly. It's all just a show.
Are you sure the defendant was wearing a racing jacket?
What do you think? It's not like I've seen him in anything other than that horrible thing. I'm sure he was wearing it.
He's so sure of himself that it's to the point of self-absorption. He may not remember things or be mistaken here and there, but I don't think she's lying. That's bad for us. Really bad. But that's how the human mind is. It also has the tendency to jump off topic. She stayed on a few interesting side topics this time too, that's true. But that's what makes her a sweet old lady, right? Because you're not the one who has to question her, Mia.
Breaks bones. Oh yes, Edgy Poo!
You motherfucker. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna have to guess, since they said like classified and give me the new shit, I'm gonna have to say it has something to do with the last thing. I'm gonna have to guess, I'm gonna have to say.
You gotta remember everything about the case so far.
Yeah.
The answer is pretty there. It is there.
So I'm gonna say, because of what Mia said, I'm gonna have to say, like, probably like his costume, but that doesn't look like a racing jacket. His costume. I mean, I could agree, like, his little red thing that he has, it looks like kinda to that, but I don't think she'll get that confused Or it could be wrong, it could be another thing. I don't see a reason for that. But from right now, I don't think it's true with that. Yeah, that was true. That's just leading up. Okay, so yeah, I have some last thing. Coming to here, let's see. Okay, now. No. Housing? I don't gonna lie. Maybe the new evidence? What is So for now, I'm thinking probably this. Irrelevant. Possibly. And to this is irrelevant. So it's either... I don't know about this. This. Or this. Or I would have to present. So if I have to... No. Okay. So I think I'm gonna present this. And fuck. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are the evidence of the statement just not related?
They aren't they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. You
Well,
fucking
shit.
Nimrod.
I don't think that won me any points for the judge. Are you sure? Alright. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I'm skipping. I did not mean to do that. Yep, I got it,
Hey,
Mia.
right, guess what? Bone time.
No.
Fine, I'll spare you.
Not!
No, don't worry. We got all the time in court today.
Okay, so... I don't think... Okay. I'm gonna try out this button. Everything from this whole point is that, so it's either this or the button. I'm gonna try the button. Because I don't think this will be... Alright, we got it. Miss Oldbag.
What? Don't say my name for no reason!
Do you know what this is?
Ah! It's a button number 2 on the Jamie Ninja's costume!
Exactly. Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance.
Get here! Get here! If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this!
Attempted murder. Wow, she really is a die-hard fan to want a button covered in blood. This button was discovered on Mountain Guard's body during the full body search.
See? See? This part proves beyond a shadow of the doubt it was that rascal in God.
It was caught up in the pleats of his nickel samurai... I'm not pronouncing that shit, pants.
See? See? And in God is the nickel samurai.
Witness. Now, it may be just me, and I do have an active imagination. But just now, didn't you say that the defendant, Mountain Guard, was wearing his usual racing jacket? Ah, you're wearing your fishbowl on your head now, you little fuck.
Ah, I'm so sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear! I probably wore that treatiness dress, but instead I have to pick up wearing this ridiculous outfit. It's hideous, right? I got tape recorder stuff. It's heavy, so heavy, I wish we would have switched to CDs.
Edward, help me!
Kids out there. I'm just
Help me,
You're close. Now hold your tongue still there for 1 second. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. Guard, the man, but Mr. Guard, the Nickel Samurai.
The Nickel Samurai.
Who cares?
But when you think about it,
We don't want to think about it, we need to know.
they're really one and the same anyway.
Miss Oldbag, this is a very important point we're talking about.
Angie Poo, do you think so too?
Kill yourself!
Oh, you do?
Well, might be something worth considering.
Just say it's important and agree with me before I change.
Hey Phoenix, that's what? Ribs.
You fucking terrible man.
I lied, of course.
Witness, think carefully. Try to remember as much as you can before your testimony. All right, if you insist.
Hey Phoenix, get down!
What the fuck? I should be on one side and not you! My arm!
No.
Reconstruct my
Enjoy
shit!
your leg, Phoenix.
You fuck. Who I saw.
Engard. Yes, now I remember.
On guard. Like the...
That racist bipedal.
Whoa.
The Nickel Samurai. That's right. It was the Nickel Samurai I saw. Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime, you know. So he must have worn the Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan.
I fucking knew it. I knew you'd say he was inside that costume.
What? Do you think there could have been something else inside that costume? Don't be a bad little boy, thinking such rude things.
But the possibility does exist.
Ah, youngins today. I told you there was no way it was anyone else. How do you know that?
I was about to say line, but thank God you stopped.
Because I said so. And what I say is the truth.
Oh, at least she's just as delightful a witness as she was a year ago.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Thank you. Who I saw Demon.
Engard.
Would you please get on with the testimony?
Watch your language, young man. What sort of tone is that to take with an elder? My youthfulness isn't what it used to be, so you should forgive me for everything. If you keep on barking at me like that, I'll start singing at my top of my lungs.
What?
A striking figure beam by the sea.
Yeah. No.
Samurai.
She's actually fucking singing. Someone help my poor ears. Fuck that. Thank you for reconstructing my ears.
Stop regenerating my bones! Mr. Engard, can you please do something about this racket?
What about the witness? I'll give you a piece of gum if you be good and stick to the facts.
Okay! You promised, right?
Right? I'll be sending the bill for chewing gum to your office.
You sending me a bill for fucking chewing gum? Are you fucking kidding me? You sending me a bill for chewing gum?
Yep.
Remind me to send you a thank you note later to Edgeworth, old chum.
The Nickel Samurai.
Hey! Be a little more careful with your testimony, please. Oh, not too long ago, you said he was wearing his racing jacket. Now, he's not?
Not too long ago.
Well, thank you for that, little bud.
Let me ask you this. Where were you, itty bitty? Was that your grand dream?
We were talking with Dry Bones.
Stop! Stop repairing my bones!
Huh?
Who did you want to be when you grew up, whippersnapper?
My dream, huh? Well, I wanted to be judge. What the fuck is that? Hero of the Public's Court. For what? What the fuck?
And where you are now, you're not Judge Wagner, are you? Are you?
Demon's gonna put that shit in slow-mo. You should probably do it in slow-mo.
What I said earlier. Who puts any weight into things like that? But now, is everything that can't be held responsible?
slowly constructed his own.
You're responsible for the past.
Since when did court become theatrics over testimonies?
All that matters is that man was inside that costume. Isn't that enough?
No. Oh yeah, trophy, Judge Wecker. Press Oldback claimed that it was the Nichols. Alright.
You know what? Shoots herself in the fucking hip. Ah, better.
And why would that be?
That way, no one else gets me in my face, of course.
But there's still no advantage for him that I can see. In fact, you would think the costume would make him stand out all the more.
Yeah, dumb bitch.
You are such an annoying child, you know that. You disgrace with everything I say.
Because you're wrong. What the fuck? Isn't that what you're always doing to me?
You know what? That would hurt that time.
Line!
Fuck off, whippersnapper.
Line!
You can die.
Line!
Fine.
Line! Before I start
can't. You won't stop rebuilding. Mercy
Line!
poo, please.
Line!
I got it.
Line!
I got it. Maybe it was more troublesome for him to change in and out of his costume.
Good.
Can you please break my bones?
Yes! Was there anyone else scheduled to appear at the post-ceremony show?
Well, all the contestants were supposed to go on stage in a friendly gesture thing.
And that included the Jam and Ninja?
Of course it included him. That's why when Engard came out of Dear Wad's room, I didn't give it a second thought. I see. Well, anyways. So he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan.
Wes! So let me ask you one last time. The person you saw, it was, or it really was, the Nickel Samurai?
As surely as ever. Haven't I told you I've been saying that from the very beginning?
Can I throw in the towel yet? You don't need to think too hard on this one. Huh? There's a contradiction in testimony, and it's sitting in plain sight. The question is, what that contradiction means for us. Well, I have to figure it out, what you're talking about first, but okay! Alright. So, let's see. See that? Okay. On guard, yep. Yep. Nothing's being from to wear a costume during the murder. He had to go to right up the crime, you know? So unless he won that Nichols. I think. No, I'm pretty sure not. Because there's fingerprints. And it's like Adrian Andrews. Or no, on guards. But the thing is, if he was in his costume, then he probably wouldn't have his fingerprints on it. I mean, I don't think I have any evidence other than this. So I'm gonna try it. I'm smart. Please take a look at this.
Yeah, so it's a knife. Big deal.
Thank you.
If you're trying to scare me with that, I'll have you know it won't work.
No, that's not my intention at all. Yet.
That's the knife that was used in the murder, correct?
I can see you have a brain, Your Honor. Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to this case?
You don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it.
Ah, Android's just thinking.
Is this what you're driving at?
That is exactly what I am driving at.
Where are you driving at? Whose car are we driving?
Shut
Freckles.
up, Judge.
We're driving to Mike. Oh my God, we're driving to Drybone's car and we're going to Freckle Bitch. Well, only two of us are going.
He's fine.
If Mr. On Guard was really in the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder, then it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. Actually, he would have wiped all previous fingerprints off this knife right off.
Oh, that's right. The Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he?
He does.
Bullshit. He probably took his gloves off before he began stabbing.
And why would he do something like that? To leave his prints on the murder weapon? Come on, Edgeworth. I thought you knew better. There's no way he would do something like that.
Hey, Phoenix, that's correct. However, there is one possibility.
Then let's hear your possibility.
Your bones! It's
Wait,
very
what?
simple. The defendant went to the victim's room wearing costume as the Nickel Samurai. At the time, the defendant held no intent to murder. He's probably just gonna relax and talk to the victim about the stage show.
Oh!
Which is
My
why he
balls!
took-
My balls! Oh my
he wiped his
God!
gloves off.
And my boner! My boner! My boner has a bone! Oh my God!
This is why he took the gloves off.
Fuck! And he got rid of my boner. Lie!
Oh, finally, thank God. But the murder still did take place.
It is well known that there's bad blood between the defendant and the victim.
Yes, I have heard that before. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say about Mr. Edwards' testimony theory? Please stop rattling my fucking ribs.
So, let me get this straight. The judge has a bone butt plug in his asshole, and every time the man pronounces a phrase, it rattles, and then it destroys. Then from another phase,
Please stop my fucking back!
So let me get this straight. Edward's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing him. Now, up to this point, are there any problems with this theory? Yes, there is a contradiction. Oh! This theory contradicts something in the earlier testimony.
The fuck are you babbling about?
Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. On Guard was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. I mean, that's the only thing. This knife, this was used by Mr. On Guard at dinner.
Yes, we did establish this.
Which means that if my client was in fact the killer, then he brought this knife with him when he visited to Mr. Cordia.
I suppose.
However, you just said it yourself. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he? Besides, if he needed help cutting T-bone steak. You see, T-bone steak is hard to cut through, and with that golden, fake-ass butter knife, it'd be pretty hard. And also, which means, Mr. Edwards, your theory was flawed from supposition 1.
Very well.
And one more thing. If the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder, then there should be glove marks on the knife. Which means the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't be all over it like bees on a hive. And that brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and misled us. Ah, got you by your fucking balls.
Order! Order, I say! Order the court!
Man, fuck you, John.
You may got me by the balls, Phoenix, but I still got your bones.
Oh! Lie!
Well, this is a fruit planted by the killer.
Thank you. To frame!
Never
You fuck!
do such a thing.
To frame! It is to frame my client, Miss On Guard, of course. Like, what do you mean?
To frame?
The cap. Aren't you forcing the interpretation just a little too hard on this one?
But we just established that the witness saw the Knuckle Samurai in costume. And if it were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife.
Witness.
You don't give a fuck.
Looks like I made your life a tiny bit more difficult. Huh, Edgy. Hey, Edgeworth! Rattles your bones.
His bones are
Wait,
blown back.
did you? Or did you not really see the Nickel Samurai?
That's happened to Edward silently right now.
Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but...
Are you saying you mixed up Mr. Guard with the Knuckle Samurai, his character on TV?
Well, I mean, I can't really do anything about that now. Look, I was waiting around in front of their doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure.
He wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai. Alright then, who were you waiting around for then?
That's top secret to anyone outside of security.
What? I need to know.
Apparently you're waiting for Juan Quay to correct witness.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
The way you think you're a sad amateur with a terrible case of nearsightedness.
Then fucking who?
Amateur? Me? What am I amateur of?
So Old Bag was running around in front of the victim's room. But it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Cordier. Maybe, Phoenix. Maybe the old person, or the Old Bag, was waiting around for that person. If it's who I think Mia's hinting at, it's certainly possible. Miss Old Bag, you were waiting for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you? If I have...
She wasn't waiting for the two big shots. Who were she waiting on?
I have to say, Adrian. Yeah, there's nothing I could think of.
Who is this person?
This is Adrian Andrews, Mr. On Guard's manager.
Well, why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room?
Being that there's a last rumor in circulation, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Oh, this is, Huh, I see.
The guard seems to be really into the article, if it could be called such a thing.
Then this manager with the initials AA, are you saying it's...
Adrena Andrews, without a doubt. The witness thought so as well.
Looks like you found me out. Well, that's fine. I can throw away the whole sworn to confidentiality stuff then. Witness around the world, are you?
Watch out, Phoenix. I got a bad feeling about this.
She got bad bones on sight.
Fuck!
I got some information.
Blown.
Very secret information from a certain source.
Oh no.
That's why I was doing my own little investigation. It's secret, of course.
I'm scared.
Well, what for? Oh, just for myself, personal reasons and all this. Well, Miss Edgeworth, how will we proceed from here?
I really don't want to do this. However, I cannot simply let this point slide.
I see.
Lie.
Very well then. Witness, please testify about the secret information. Get ready. This is going to take the wind out of your youngins.
Oh, god damn it, the rat-tat-tat. I'm sure we're all capable of handling this, really. It's not like we're 10 years old. Oh, the rat-tat-tat's over. Secret information. Let's hear it.
Vanguard is an evil man. He thought that he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. And to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Oh, and this is top secret. You got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay?
Okay. Fuck!
Now someone else got the bone sound effect.
Defendant and his manager. What a distasteful topic for this court. What? No, it's about gossip. And, isn't there a saying, the truth is never pleasant?
Right. Never heard that one before.
Hey, Auntie Pooh!
Oh no.
I got something to tell you.
Wait, what?
Oh my god! Busted his balls!
Now, what do you have to say for rebuilding my bones?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'll break your bones again.
Alright, you're forgiven.
Thank you.
Ah, finally, back to normal.
Line!
Mr. Edgeworth, what's this Adrian Andrews person?
We have looked into this matter. I found the truth the article proposes is in fact baseless gossip.
But should this be true? Then this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim.
So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Be careful. The old bag seems rather excited right now.
That's right, and guard is nothing but an average foul-blooded youth.
Well, as the old saying goes, you gotta burn old bags with fire. Time to fire the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone. Alright?
Hey, Mr. Wright!
What is it?
Nice arm you have there.
Oh! My pointer arm! My favorite!
Alright, I'll bring it back.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, one other thing.
Been fired upon.
What bone I need to break off you, Mr. Lawyer. Say goodbye to your dick.
Oh! 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 I was doing that I present evidence!
Security!
It's record!
Destroying the bone magic!
Oh!
Fine, let me repair it and I'll stop.
Oh, I can masturbate now.
Anyways, thank God it's one evil man.
That's for giving away my boner. This can't say something like that without proof. That's just slander.
But it's true! That woman was getting intimate with 401! Look, it says so right here, doesn't it? Manager to the stars, Miss AA.
But the name of the magazine this came from is Gossip Land.
What? Are you saying that gossip is all just a pack of lies? What do you know? I suppose next you'll swear to me that the news is 100% truth. Honestly, Sonny, you can't discriminate between the news and gossip. Yes, discrimination is bad, Mr. Wright.
Oh, fuck you, Judge! Discriminate? Would not do anything like that.
You know what? Since you want to discriminate so much,
What? What are you gonna do?
no more hearing to your left ear. That's it. Enough.
Ah, my left ear! I can hear my
Anyway,
left-
and God will never get me to say touche.
What?
Oh, I owe you one for later, Phoenix. I'll repair it for you.
Ah. Again.
Damn it, why'd you do that, G-Poo?
A scandal?
Fuck you.
What do you mean by that?
You're a dim-witted one, aren't you? I can't believe you don't know what a scandal is. Honestly, what are they teaching kids in middle school these days?
Porn. No, I didn't mean porn. I wasn't asking what the word scandal means. Oh wait, Potato's here. Hold on, maybe he can voice one. Hold on, let me mute him. Hey, Potato, you want to voice a line? Potato?
I don't think he's
Nah,
here.
but they was fucking dead.
All right, he's just
Or
watching
muted.
the show. Fuck it, he's in the gallery.
He's
Alright.
he's in the peanut gallery.
All right.
Word.
Well, the Vanguard thought he could own a monopoly on popularity. And so to do that, he sent his own revenue force.
Yeah. You don't have any proof that Mr. Guard did such anything or such thing.
You must be suffering from shock. The shock of hearing the truth.
Not only that, but I lost my left ear.
And now,
Never
since you're in
repaired it.
such shock, you can't do anything right.
Yeah, I'm still getting a little shock out of the thing, but now it's come back together.
You know what else is a great shock?
What?
Go back, I swear to God.
You're
Not
right.
having a sex
I
life.
can't do anything, but boy, do I wish I could do something about you.
What do you think I was going to do, Edward? Do you think I was just going to break your arm?
Oh no.
How are your arm broken? Why?
I repaired it with glue.
Wait, why does it feel like my arm hurts all of a sudden?
Because that's
Perish.
your arm.
Fine, doing this round.
Lie!
Alright then,
Multiple
Sonny,
broadcasters
show me
on
what you
fucking
got.
site. He's trying to
Can you show me proof that Vanguard didn't bear any ill intentions towards Juan?
You know what? Let's present evidence. I'm not going to let you push me around that easily.
There's many a man who said those exact words and paid dearly.
Well, maybe you should brace yourself this time. Here's my proof that Mr. Guard did not hold any ill will towards the victim. No, that's gossip. It's gotta be this. The one they're telling about the victim in this case. I'm pretty sure a lot of cameras said something about that. Let me try it.
Is that it? You can take it from here, Edgy Poo.
Well, fuck! Wait,
What were you hating over for me for? What I gotta take it?
Will you give that jagged-headed baboon boy a message for me, please?
oh, I did it. Okay. I don't know if it's right.
Tell him
now,
that no
whatever.
matter what he does, the only thing he's good at is falling.
Okay, you know what? Now I fucked up now. Fuck!
What she said, right? Or should I say, baboon boy?
Yes, I agree. This isn't too much of a piece of evidence, baboon boy.
Well, shit.
You know what? Since you disappointed me, I'm dislocating your arm.
What? Ah! I lost my arm, and I can get your nickname here?
You're going to deal with that for a bit, and then I'll repair it.
Oh, I passed it. Shit!
You're just giving me a free pass to say whatever I want, silver boy.
Me and my big mouth.
That's the way the cookie crumbles, for you anyway. Just like what happened when Mr. Moncada got caught in murdering his father. He fell apart. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took out.
Yeah, we got multiple necromancers here.
So what do you mean by I took action?
Like I already told you, I was lying in wait for the crime scene. Once that slimy woman came out of Juan's room, I was going to capture her and teach her a good lesson. Something you youngins need. You're going to teach her a good lesson?
A very good lesson.
I was going to make her eat the damaging beams of my ray gun. Like this. No, stop! Well, it was too bad that the woman didn't come through the door that night. Oh, this is a top secret, you got that?
Okay. Wait.
What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over.
Secret information that no one else knows yet. If that's true, then how do you know this secret information?
Huh! Well, that's because I'm a pro. Yes, that's it. It's a secret. Even you drilled a hole in my brain, you'll never find out.
How in the world did that old bat get such a secret piece of information?
First murder?
Yeah, I like that. If you don't, that's crazy. If you don't be a good girl and tell me where you got this secret information, you won't get to go home today.
Poo, what are you doing? Help me!
He ain't gonna help you now.
The fuck do you want me to do? What can I do with this? Fuck off.
Just do this for me. You'll get your reward.
I don't want your reward, but you'll leave me much of a choice. The witness could have gotten her information from anywhere. It's impossible that it was spontaneously made up inside the witness's head.
And he lectures me on reckless blabbering.
Alright, Mr. Roy, I think that's been enough of a punishment. You can have your arm back.
Ah, thank you.
As long as we don't know where this information came from. It's quite a waste of time to focus on this line of questioning.
Where did Olbak get her inside information? That has to be something I used to figure out. Oh, I just realized it.
All you hear, old man just falling apart in the fucking witness stand.
Like just another tidbit of gossip, doesn't it? But you can't ignore it either. It makes your client look bad either way. Well, I don't think I heard anything really out of the ordinary just now. There has to be something we can catch her on. Yeah. And when we find it, I'm going to press the heck out of it. Alright, when in doubt, press the last statement.
What are you going to do, youngin? Snort my crack?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm just gonna do this.
Your Honor, what do you think about— okay, fuck me then.
I'm not sure I follow.
It clearly contradicts, I thought—
You don't sound very sure, Mr. Wright. Objection denied, and I'm breaking your pointer finger.
No, please.
Arm, go.
Ah! 2 times!
Not just the finger, also the arm.
Oh,
damn.
You don't get worse the more your health bar is.
It's gotta be this last one because you have 3 options. There's no way it's not this. It's gotta be this. It's gotta be the camera. There's no way because Lana Hart got it. If that's true, then why do you know of it, Miss Windbag? Old bag.
Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that!
Witness. I hate to say it, but this is how you came to acquire your secret info, isn't it? It has to be this. Yeah! I'm a smart motherfucker. Hold on, give me a second.
Congratulations, Phoenix. For a fair fight, I shall repair your bones.
You want to repair one of them.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, the Phoenix tried to get his shit, and I have to go save real quick.
Alright.
Alright, that's recess. Alright. The investigative photographer, a lot of hearts.
Yes.
Bones.
I remember that,
Thank
mischievous
you,
girl.
my arm.
I guess I'll repair your bones as well. You're right.
My arm, my pointed finger, and my dick. Phenomenal. She reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself.
She reported such a thing.
She did. On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her outrageous impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews.
What? Your racist ideas, you say?
No. I said impressions.
Then everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless?
What the fuck is that piece of paper, old bag? Ah, that's it. That's the note.
Huh?
Wait, you guys shoot the paper. Look at it. You guys shoot the paper.
Back up here. You know what? I know they put you down. Take his kneecap!
No, don't decide to put your bag down.
You see, this is something completely different. This is my top secret list, groceries to buy. I'll repair his leg if you repair mine.
Fine.
Line. Oh my god, hurts your tongue.
Finally. Anyways, then you're the one who took Miss Hart's note. I'm a huge fan of blondes, that's why! That infamous puffy-haired whippersnapper. She's working with that evil god. She says to herself, a god is a sidekick. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was going to check see what she had written.
Dot. Say dot.
No.
Fuck you. See, man? Suck my dick. Roll back, say dot.
You're a disappointment to your life. Hachi-Poo, you believe me, don't you?
Now think about that.
I was only trying to help out. What the angel I am.
You're not there.
It's only a little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before.
You really should come with 5 cheese and that's your vintage wine.
Well, it was only a piece of paper. I suppose we could overlook this just this once.
It really looks like she's really starving. God forgive her? Oh no! If I let up on her now, she'll get away, and I need to get my fucking acquittal on the first trial, apparently. So, guess what? I don't care. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. Witness! You said that the only thing you stole was that note. Is this correct?
Stole? Why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? I saved this piece of paper from this terrible, lonely trash can, that's all.
You're lying, damn it, and I can prove it. That was damn.
Are you putting my credibility under scrutiny again?
Miss Oldbag, I don't believe that the note is the only thing you stole that night. It's gotta be this. Miss Oldbag, that note was with a camera inside its case, wasn't it? Oh yeah, because it also referenced the thing. So yeah.
Camera?
Yesterday, Lava Heart was raising a huge stink all over her camera, a $1,600 camera. She kept saying something like, "My sweetie, $600 camera disappeared on me."
Why? Witness?
Wow.
What is it, Gramps?
If you had to have the note, then it is only logical that you have the camera too.
Grr. Looks like you found me out again, Sonny.
Yeah, she's not credible to be a witness. We should hold her contempt of court.
Is this the camera you're looking for?
Is it worth $600,000?
Nah, I'm done with it.
What?
What? You know I look like this? I'm still a person, you know. I will eat meals like you. I fall in love and borrow things from people.
Borrow. In quotation marks.
Borrow.
Permanently borrow.
Take your definition of borrow. It's a little off. I saw that woman's business card, and that's what I noticed. Slime bag celebrity photographer extraordinaire. Well, when I saw that, I had to know what sort of picture she had taken. I'm a professional security guard. It's my business to know these things. Bailiff! Check the camera's photos. Hurry. We must examine them at once.
Bad hat.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have?
There's only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case.
Please present it to the court.
Let's see what it is.
This is the Nickel Samurai. See, I told you. That's the guy I saw.
Okay.
This proves that the witness was not lying earlier about that matter.
Lot of photo. Picture taken all the way out the murder.
What does all this mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photo by itself does not prove the person in the defense is the defendant. However, in his own confession, Mr. Ngo clearly stated that at the time of the murder, he was still in his Nickel Samurai costume.
If that is the case, then this Nickel Samurai is...
Fuck, man.
the defendant.
Damn it! Back to square one.
How did it come to this? I think this brings us to the end. We have examined every piece of evidence thoroughly. Final comments, Mr. Wright. The court will consider them before we close. Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client?
This photo really emphasizes that we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put Maya's life in jeopardy. I can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess. This photo that Lotta took, there's gotta be something wrong with it.
You have to.
There's something strange with this photo. I knew this was someone else. My fault!
I knew he's coming right.
Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think we can all agree that there's nothing strange with this photo. There's no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even with a bunker buster.
Debunk with a bunker buster? Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright?
All in.
Anyways, please look at the photo one more time.
You really believe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo? Then you should only need one chance, correct?
Well, I mean, one chance wouldn't. Two more chances wouldn't hurt, right?
No, one.
One, or we're taking all of your bones.
I have to.
You fail this, and you lose every bone at once.
Fuck. I have to find something wrong with this photo. I can't let this chance go by. Where in the hell did she take this photo from anyway? It's all out of focus. Why can't I take a good shot, especially when it counts?
Now then, let's hear your objection. What about this photo is strange?
Oh. Fuck.
So far, something wrong with the outfit.
Fuck.
I don't think the teddy bear does anything.
No.
I wish we find out, like, when this photo was taken.
True, that would be great to know. Okay, I need to think. Okay. So...
I mean, I already noticed it. I'm not gonna say it.
Fuck, I wish I'd unlocked my, what's it called, my court record so I could see.
You should have saved.
I should've.
Cause if you fucked this up, you got a bit of progress come back from.
God, okay, I didn't save, so I'm gonna need to think. So I
Don't worry, the evidence is clear.
I want to say it's like this. I don't like the way it's like sagging. At the same time, that could just be the thing. That could be fixed or something like that. But at the same time, it could be something else.
How's it gonna do that? Hey, Mr. Edwards, I'm running out of patience.
Okay, motherfucker, just hold on, alright? I'm trying to like genuinely dead-ass thinking, alright? Just let me think, alright? Let me fucking think this shit, alright? Okay. To be honest, I'm gonna just have to say these. I'm gonna have to say this is like weird. Because I feel like I don't think that's supposed to happen. But then again,
You better make sure you aim at the right spot to point it out.
What, the fucking the picture of the mountains?
I don't know. I'm taking a risk. It's this person right here, of course.
You mean the Nickel Samurai? And what is wrong with that?
Did I... At the time of the murder, Mr. Angard was in his own room. Did I fucking do it?
Objection!
What?
Objection! If you think that's all it takes, you should reconsider your choice of occupation.
Fuck.
I think by the time you retired.
No.
Alright, Mr. Wright, you know what we said! Break them! All of them!
Every
No!
Multiple bones, or multiple broken bones. Oh, the problem was the brain of the lawyer, Your Honor. The fault lies with you, Phoenix Wright.
Wait!
You are the one who let this happen. That's enough! This court finds no reason to pursue the truth any longer, nor is there any need to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for that interpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant, Madden Guard.
Fuck! I should have said.
Accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial as a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Oh, I should have saved. No! Fuck! Shit! No!
Alright, we gotta fix his bones. He's not at that party anymore. Let me repair them all at once.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, you brought you guys.
Oh shit again.
Hey, why you do tell me to take a piss?
I got to redo this. Hold on. I don't think I'm not that far though. I don't think I'm that far.
You got the camera thing.
Okay, no, I'm not that far then. I'm not that
You gotta
far.
show the camera.
Yeah, I gotta show the thing. Yep. This. Pretty sure. Yep. Okay. Fuck.
The funny part is you have the part, you just didn't aim at the right spot.
What?
It's the fucking feet. It doesn't because look at the photo of the
I knew
Nickel
there was
Samurai.
a problem with it!
Look at the Nickel Samurai, because it's the fucking feet.
I knew there was a fucking problem with it. Are you fucking? I knew it! I fucking knew it, man!
You didn't
I
aim at
knew
his feet! You aimed at
I
his
knew
feet!
it! I literally knew it, dog! Like, okay.
You were off!
I was
Like
off.
I said, you had to be precise!
Yeah.
You're saying more than I.
Let me save that, Roy. Thank you. Fucking hell. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
It's the feet, you just didn't aim at the feet.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm gonna save precisely right here.
Yeah, now you're right at where you need to be.
Okay. Okay. Something strange with it. Yep, we already got it. I figured it out. I figured it out. I figured it out. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it, motherfucker. I got
Like,
it.
you had the right part, it's just the fact that you know.
I would like to direct the court's attention to this one area right here.
What are you pointing to? His ankles?
If you could see this person's ankles, that would be one thing. However, you can't.
And? What does that mean?
The costume person in this photo could not have been Mr. On Guard.
What is the meaning of this? D-Man went to use the bathroom, so I'm taking over. What if you watch Care to elaborate with actual fact, that is?
D-Man.
He went to use the bathroom. I'm taking over.
I bet. Do it.
I already said the line.
Okay, sorry. Let's take a look at the Nickel Samurai's poster. Please pay particular attention to the area around the bottom of his I'm not pronouncing
Hakama.
his. Oh wait, no.
His socks? My line!
My fault!
His socks. You can see his socks.
Exactly. However, in this photo, the Nickel Samurai is clearly holding his Hakama up just to walk.
And?
There's only one explanation for this. The person inside this costume is clearly much shorter than the defendant. Alright, I think I've turned things around for myself this time. That's curious. Huh, what is? Edgeworth is unusually calm today. That's true. He's just letting the trial run itself, as if he's only along for the ride. Along for the ride? What do you mean by that? I can only guess that perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all. He doesn't feel under attack, and I haven't damaged his case at all? Well, shit!
Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us?
He's not even fucking bothered.
The reason is not mad at guard. Everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless. I figured it would come to this.
What?
Right, I have something I want to ask.
Thank you.
I think it proved the person says is not mad at guard. In that case, who is this a photo of?
Motherfucker, I'm the defend! I'm the defense! You should go look at it, shit. I just know that's not my fucking thing. Who is the person wearing the Nickel Samurai costume? Don't stress out over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focused on is Edward's attitude, don't you think? Yeah, why is he so calm?
That's right, let's hear your thoughts. Who is this person, this photograph?
They gotta be shorter, so I have to say, it's gotta be like Adrian Andrews. Cause I feel like the only way they got access to things is like Probably like manager or some shit like that. This has to be her. I don't think Lana's been kicked out, or I think old bag, so it's gotta be Andrea.
Adrian Andrews!
I'm back.
That you want to know who that Nickel Samurai is. It is none other than this woman.
And why would you say it would be Miss Andrews? What in the world points to you here?
For
What
starters,
points you to her?
she's short, and she can freely move in and out of Mr. Unguard's room. Finally, she had dinner with Mr. Ungard that night. And how
does that all add up?
my fault? It means that it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item. A certain knife with Mr. Ungard's fingerprints all over it.
That knife that was used as a murder?
Why don't you say what it is you want, right?
I have to do this now. This is my last chance to turn things around. The defense moves to indict Miss Andrews in the murder of Juan Cordia. It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime.
Order! 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 It looks like the trial has hit a most unexpected development. Mr. Edgeworth!
Yeah?
This court is issuing a sub-poem for Miss Adrian Andrews. A verdict cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony.
Oh no, wait! Alright, this is it. This is kind of bad for us. Huh? What do you mean? If Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness, it means that the trial will go on for another day. One more day. Fuck! If I don't get a verdict today, then Maya. Now then, we shall set Miss Andrews' testimony for tomorrow. What am I supposed to do? This is about to adjourn the court. Raise objection!
Now then!
Please, Your Honor, continue the trial. You must pass the verdict today. I mean, I probably shouldn't say all that, but whatever.
I can't do that.
What do you mean you can't do that?
We couldn't hear Miss Andrews' testimony, she's not...
Wait, who said... Edgeworth!
I am Dora wasting such valuable time.
Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I request that you please continue with today's trial.
Oh my god!
But... We cannot continue due to this unexpected development.
Unexpected development. I think you're underestimating me, Your Honor.
What do you mean by that?
That Mr. Phoenix Wright would slay his way to supporting Miss Adam Andrews and all. Had been according to plan. Phoenix Wright was a bit slow to catch on.
What?
Wow, what a fucking idiot. What is the meaning of your statement, Mr. Edgeworth?
Mr. Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecution lobby.
God.
She's the next witness.
God damn.
I got her ass on standby.
Everything was planned out in advance by that man. Somehow I knew there was no way Edgeworth would overlook Miss Andrews. Looks like this battle is far from over.
Exactly.
Very well.
Man, hell.
We will call the next witness. However, before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess.
Damn.
Please prepare your witnesses in that time, Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay.
Very well.
The court will now take a 10-minute recess. I'm grabbing a drink. Fuck y'all.
Alright. Alright, we've done the first part. Let's finish the second part. Are you still ready?
Are we prepared to come back?
Yeah. We're gonna finish the rest of this trial, and then when we're done with this one trial, then we'll, you know.
Hello!
Alright, we're
Monkeys.
finishing the rest of this one trial, so
Alright.
we're finishing the rest of this one trial.
And then we'll continue the rest of the investigation for part 2 at a different date.
Yeah.
Dude! I can't believe that! Adrian, no way! Not cool and collected Adrian Andrews.
He's your manager. It would have been very easy for her to pull this off. The only person who had the only person who had easy access to the knife you used at dinner was, well, her.
Thank you. So, after the ceremony during the break, huh?
Yep.
I was sleeping like a log the entire time.
That's all.
What?
My fault, man. I was looking at my fucking Instagram. I was looking at memes. My fault. See, she could have also easily planted that blood-covered button in your fuck it.
Thank you. Because she was the one that came to wake me up? That dude, Jay really was her?
Yes, she is the real killer. She was the one who murdered Juan Cordia.
But why? I thought she was buds with Juan.
She had her own agenda.
Her own agenda? What are you talking about?
I'm sure you'll see by the time this trial is over. It'll be alright. I'll get you acquitted by the end of today.
Give me a verdict that's refreshing like a spring breeze. Okay, Mr. Lawyer?
Phoenix. You think her motive is related to Celeste Impact's missing suicide note, right? Yes. Miss Andrews depended on Miss Impact's and her strength and a reason to live. Oh my god. But then, Miss Impact suddenly killed herself. It sounded like she left a suicide note, and the person thought to have hidden it.
Miss Huang? Oh.
My line! Is Juan Cordia, the victim of this murder. And that's
Alright,
why,
yeah, break my bones.
and that's why I think that
Time to
Miss
give it your bones.
Andrews
Bone
was close to
time.
Mr. Cordia. Alright. All to get back the give the suicide note back. That sounds plausible. But one thing bothers me. What? Who was it that first told us about their relationship? Better stated, Miss Andrews' dependency issues with regards to Miss Impact. It was Edgeworth. It looks like he's still the one in command of the ship. Don't let your guard down yet. Alright, but yeah, he did say that. Okay. Second part of the trial before it's ended. Let's finish it, boys. Court will now reconvene. Now then.
Oh, I'm sorry!
Fuck!
You know what? Mr. Edgeworth! That beat his dick in half!
Please. Ah! My
You
phone!
will no longer have a dick for the rest of the trial, and no balls too! Court will now reconvene. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you please.
Prosecution calls a witness subpoenaed by this court.
Stop your bitching or we're breaking! If you don't stop bitching, we're taking your pointer finger.
Mr. Andrews, the person who discovered the crime is Mr. Juan Cordia's room. Get the fuck in here.
What the
He's
fuck?
over yet. What was your activation?
I am the manager of the defendant in this case, Mr. Manning-Guard. I see. Now then. Before we begin, Your Honor, I have one request. Yes, sure, what is it? I'm sure everyone in this room is wondering the same thing. I would love to find out more about my relationship with the victim. After all, it was the topic of a certain weekly magazine recently. Ah, no, I have no idea what you mean. I've never even heard of Gossipland.
Judge, I
You've
swear
heard
to
of
God.
Gossipland. If the judge was ever a prosecution witness, he'd do all my work for me. I hope he is.
Anyway, I was wondering if you could please tell us about your relation to the victim.
Yes, I was seeing Miss Correa. I was also aware of the rivalry that exists between Matt and Juan. But this was a private matter between Juan and myself. So it was a fry and bait matter, or was that bait and fry? Reminds me of fishing. But I didn't kill him.
No one's accusing you of that.
I am, apparently.
I think there's someone who would beg to differ.
Yeah, that's me.
I think we all understand your relationship with the victim now, Miss Andrews.
Very well then. Witness, please testify to the court. What happened with the show of the murders that have taken place?
When I found the body.
It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. After that, I went to Juan's room. And there was his dead body. I was in shock. What I saw was naturally the exact same scene as in the crime photo. I felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured myself a glass of juice.
That's fucking... Okay, what? Alright, so that's... Okay.
You poured yourself a glass of juice?
After you saw your...
Yes, sadly I didn't remember not to touch things at the scene of the crime. And I disturbed the crime scene by moving this one thing.
And that's where the fingerprints of the blind blood was made, Your Honor.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
She is one cool and collected customer, and she has the brains to match. Yes, I know. In order to catch a person like her, you have to avoid head-on confrontations. You should disrupt her pacing. Disrupt her pacing? She's the type of woman who is easily thrown off by things and constantly with her thinking. So you have to attack her when she least expects it. The instant you let up on your offensive is the instant this trial is over. Understand?
Someone caught up by fighting game techniques. Fuck off.
It's alright.
That's kind of cheap.
That's crazy.
It was time for the show to start.
Sorry, my fault. And what was Mr. Norgard doing at that time?
He was taking a nap.
Sleep with the fishes?
He was worn out from his mini performance as the Nickel Samurai during the ceremony.
Mr. Norgard did say he was taking a nap. Then I guess you could say it could not have been taken out of his room, yes?
Excuse me? It? What are you?
Right, I died years school telling you how to construct a sentence. We didn't make a sentence on a subject, I'll make one for you. Watch. Did you, Miss Andrews, remove Mr. Norgard's knife from his room?
No.
Damn.
There you go. Subject, verb, objective, right? This is basic grammar. Witness may continue.
Oh, fuck you, Edgewood!
After that, I went to Juan's room.
Press. And why did you do that?
Well, obviously to have sex with him.
Ah.
I'm joking, of course. Taking my information. I'm joking again. As a friendly gesture, Juan was to make an appearance with the other heroes.
So the show was supposed to be a show of friendship, huh? Nah, fuck that, press credit. Is that the only reason?
I beg your pardon? What are you implying?
You had a certain goal in mind. You started to get close to him, correct? So perhaps you had a more personal matter to discuss with the victim.
Sorry, but I didn't have any such intentions in mind at this time.
I can't get her to talk without strong evidence, I guess.
Maybe
You continue now, witness. Well, it seems you got to his room.
And there was his dead body.
You were in shock?
What? Was I not supposed to be?
This Andrew is a very calculated person. And despite how close they were, I doubt she had romantic feelings for Mr. Cordia.
Anyone rarely took upon a dead body would be in shock.
Yeah.
You can't simply expect that young beauty like her would not be shocked.
Somehow I don't think beauty has anything to do with being shocked or not. Hold on, my fault. Hold on. Okay.
I see. Bailiff, get that jar press in here and crush Phoenix's balls.
Sorry. Defendant went to go get a meal. And now he's gonna be eating, but he's still gonna be participating, so.
What I saw was actually the exact same scene.
This is the photo you're referring to, correct?
Yes, the one with the knife lodged in his chest.
And the guitar case was like this, too, correct?
Yes, it was open and empty, of course.
And then, what did you do next with this?
I was about to finish up on myself a glass of juice.
Juice? Juice World?
I searched
Yes,
showers in
there
my
was a
room.
bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I helped you.
Ah, okay. But you didn't drink any of it, did you?
Huh?
There were no lip marks left on the wine glass to suggest that anyone drank from it.
I wasn't feeling terribly great, so I set the glass down without drinking it.
Miss Andrews, I would like to confirm with you one more time. When you discovered the dead body of Juan Corda, you were in great shock. And that's when you poured yourself a glass of juice, correct?
And what of it? My mind really was complete blank at that time.
Your mind was a complete blank. I didn't think that was possible for you.
Aren't you rude today? Are there days that I made one careless mistake, that one thing?
What one thing?
Never mind. It's no big deal.
Sorry, home. I'm in right now. Sorry, Judge. Well, what do you start to say?
Bailiff!
Press brother.
Whack his pee-pee!
Oh. Miss Andrews.
Unwhack his pee-pee!
No! I'm convinced that, as you said, you made a mistake at the scene of crime. What I really want to know is what this mistake was.
Actually, so would I, Morty.
Morty. I'm sorry, I'm kind of embarrassing.
Sandra, I'm taking your bones.
When I set the glass down the dresser, I accidentally knocked the flower vase over.
Oh, she looks like a hooker.
Flower vase? Are you talking about the one on the floor in the crime scene? The mess of glass shards. It was originally atop the dresser. But when I bumped into it with my elbow, it fell into the guitar case.
Why would you withhold such an important piece of information?
I'm sorry, I thought that since the crime scene was already in disarray, that people would simply assume the vase was just another part of the mess. Looks like yet another fact has come to light. Please add this and anything else you have to reveal to your testimony. I'm sorry, but I have nothing more to add. I didn't touch anything else.
That's fucking bullshit. Phoenix.
I was the one who knocked the floor vase over.
What kind of flower vase was it?
It was a glass vase, and it was fairly big and heavy.
And also, why does it fucking matter? It broke.
I thought I would try to take one's pulse. So I set the glass I was holding down on the dresser. But that's when my elbow accidentally hit the base.
Oh. That's odd. I thought she was always in total control of herself. That's what you would like people to think. Always be mindful of the gap between your perception and reality. That's not like there's anything glaring contradictions in her testimony just now. I warned you earlier that she would not crack so easily. The only way to make her is to keep on the offense and not let up. The only way you're going to catch her is with some very strong, decisive evidence. I have to find something. I just have to. For my sake.
By the way, you already know the answer here.
Huh? Oh yeah.
The answer's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
That she already made a mistake in her testimony here.
Yep. Yep. Wait, is it the other one? Okay, no, my fault. I forgot about that. Alright.
I don't know about the photos you're talking about. I don't know what that means.
Oh, my fault. I mean, my fault.
Yep, just finish what you're chewing.
You testified that you knocked the flower vase over. Is that correct? I'm sorry. I'm just eating after an easy day's work. You know, this ain't stressing me out.
Yes.
Are you sure you fell onto the guitar case?
Is there some problem with what I said?
It's not some problem. That's a major problem. Oh. The truth at the top of the guitar case was wet with water. However, that's exactly what is so strange. Miss Andrews, you testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. However, if that were true, the case should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside.
That's very true.
Furthermore, this is one other strange thing about this guitar case.
And what is that?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor.
And what is wrong with that?
The guitar case was open when the vase fell. The glass shard should be inside, not the outside of the case.
What's your point, right? That the kid was close to the time the vase was knocked over? Is that all? I'd have to show you more.
No, think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. She said that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else.
Yes, that's right. She did implicitly say that she didn't touch the guitar case.
But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. The bright red guitar was out in the studio. It had no bearing in this case at all.
That may be very well be. However, the empty guitar case does seem to have no relation to the case, doesn't it?
Seems that there is no deeper meaning to the guitar case. Well, Mr. Wright, do you think we need to hear more details about the guitar case?
Let's make it this fun. At the guitar case, I believe this is a critical piece of the puzzle.
I can't believe anyone reaches for straws like this, but it is you.
I can't believe I'm doing this either.
Alright, I'll follow along for now.
Thank you.
Sanders, please testify to the court about the guitar case. Yes, Your Honor.
The guitar case.
I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. Not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. So why I opened the case? Even I don't know. But this really wasn't a very important point.
No way to run into such a familiar theme by now. It's almost comforting.
Anyway, I'll just go ahead and start the cross-examination.
Using any word to change the topic, a convenient escape for a weak man.
Alright, bitch. Alright, let's go kick some ass. Hold it! Oh, fuck. Hold on, I'm gonna hold it for a little while. Hold on. Alright, bye. During your testimony just now, did you remember those events clearly in your mind?
Oh, you see.
Alright. Are you sure you're the one who opened the guitar case? I'm waiting for an answer. She's waiting for someone to tell her if she should answer or not. It's not like her dependent side is taken over.
Well, Miss Andrews? Yes, it was me. Person must have...
So you opened the guitar case then?
Yes, well, maybe.
Exactly answer! Why did you open the guitar case?
Huh?
Mr. Correa's dead body was right there in front of you, wasn't it? I would think that the first thing you would do is call for help, not open a guitar case, unless it's a secret Meg kit in there.
I went to some multiple times when she found her dead body. She was dazed, stun-locked, staggered even.
Maybe I was curious to know if the Bright guitar was alright or not.
Why would that matter, huh?
Thought maybe the criminal took it.
Why would you care about the... That's mine! I may be eating, but I still have enough energy to say that's mine. Why would you care about the bright red guitar, even though her friend is fucking dead?
But getting back on topic. It's not a big deal though, right? The case is empty.
Was it really empty? I was just wondering if maybe when you opened the case, the guitar was still inside.
How long have you been a lawyer, Mr. Wright? I'm a little professionalism. But my guitar was found at the studio. This charge would be over in half the time you would just pay attention.
Yeah, pay more attention, Mr. Wright. Otherwise, I'm going to fucking twist your nuts in half.
Sorry. Well. Was that because you were shocked and dazed at discovering the victim's body?
Yes, that's probably it.
What do you mean, probably it? I'm not going to get anywhere if I continue pressing her like this. The only way I can make her talk is with evidence. I guess I can give it a try. Come on, Phoenix. You can't afford to let her up on her own. I wasn't planning to let her up, but... Yeah, Lucas now. So this is our chance. Yeah, if we had a weapon to hit her with the whip. sure the weapon is hiding somewhere in the court record, waiting to be found. Alright, bet. I'm gonna save right here, so just in case. And boom. Alright, let's see. Oh no! Okay. I'm gonna have to say this because this is like. Oh no! No, don't try to do that. I was gonna present it. Get me out. This is like the most sus to me. I don't know why she would care about the guitar, even when it was found or something like that. So, yeah, it's gotta be this. And I have to say the guitar case. There we go. There's no way you were the one who opened the guitar case. Why?
Why would you say that?
Thank you. Oh fuck. Oh. Alright, it's elementary, my dear. The only fingerprints on this guitar case are those of the victims.
Ah! What is it, Mr. Andrews? You shouldn't assume that. I must have looked first just because I touched the case.
What do you mean?
I would tell you that I was wearing gloves at the time.
Oh shit.
Gloves? Why are you wearing gloves? It was the night of the award ceremony. Of course I dressed up for the occasion. Yes, I remember. I'm almost sure I was wearing a pair of thin gloves.
Why?
I see.
Thank you.
Well, Mr. Wright, it seems Witness was wearing gloves, it seemed.
Nah. Okay. You're wearing gloves. Ain't that a little strange? Lie!
Why is that strange? Do you have something that would prove I was not wearing gloves?
I mean, there's a wine glass. I have your proof right here. This wine glass.
A wine glass?
You left your fingerprints very clearly on this wine glass.
Ah!
Even if you took your gloves off when you poured yourself this glass of juice, what do you think it was? Just a little strange that you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case? Oh, my glasses broke! I wanted to blind!
Order! Order! Order!
Looks like you hit the head on the nail this time. What do you mean? I believe that guitar case plays a very important role here. But it's just an empty case. I wonder if it was really empty though. But the guitar, the bright red guitar, was at the studio. Phoenix, drop all your presumptions. What was in the guitar case? What it was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar. You don't mean. It was a bright white guitar. Wait, that's not right either. Damn, I thought I was on something.
I admit it would be unnatural for someone to do that. I would that was quite defective on the case.
Your Honor, there's always the defense as usual, misdirection tactics at work. News according towards an unrelated topic and blows all into misguided.
No, Your Honor. Please recall that Miss Andrews had testified the vase fell onto the guitar case, which means that the case was closed when the guitar, or when the crime took place. However, it is wide open in this photo of the crime scene. I'm sure that this guitar case has some relation to the murder.
Sure, Chair White. I'm sure you can somehow finger upwards claim, correct?
I can.
Please, everyone such a logic target with anything to do at all with the murder.
Mr. Wright, if you get this correctly, I'll have Mr. Edwards repair your balls.
Okay. Well, let's suppose for a second that the bright red guitar was not only thing that could have been in the case.
By return not being the only thing. You don't mean to suggest that bright black?
Yeah, I tried.
So, you would then push your theory that this case was not empty? Is that it, right?
I wouldn't say something I didn't intend to prove.
You played that head of yours, you haven't proven anything yet. Now then, let's have it. What's inside the kids at the time of the murder?
I'm not gonna lie. It may be a long stretch. I don't know if this is right or not, but I'm gonna have to say.
Can't say the camera because you already covered it.
Okay.
Literally, old bag took it.
I would have to say the Necklace Samurai shirt. Like a Necklace Samurai costume, I would have to say.
Then she would have stolen the guitar case way later.
Fuck.
Oh, as you want to suggest it could have been, I don't think it was. Of course, I could be fucking with you.
Well, I'm gonna... Alright, well, can I pause? Well, alright, time to take a hit. Never mind, what do you got?
This is a photograph.
Yeah. What was important is what is in that picture, Your Honor.
Is this picture?
It doesn't take a genius to see what I mean. What I'm proposing is... Oh, fuck!
Yep.
Hold on. Yep. Hold on. Hold on. Good. Alright. Inside the guitar case was the Necklace Samurai, the hero's very own costume.
What?
Here we are.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Right, are you saying that the right witness opened the car to take out a costume? Why is it probably doesn't do something like that?
That same point would be to wear the costume, of course. Miss Andrews put it on to hide her identity so she can make her escape. After all, you couldn't let anyone see you leave, could you, Miss Andrews? Ah.
I refuse to accept your theory. Do you have anything to support your preposterous idea?
Just outside the door was an investigative photographer who was starving for a big scoop. And in the end, she managed to get this shot, correct?
You mean this photo?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Edwards, you can fix his balls.
I already have, don't worry. While he was talking.
Thank you. Now I can beat off.
Order! Order! You still don't have a dick.
Fuck.
Looks like you wandered into quite another mess again, haven't we?
Nice job, Phoenix. Well, you know my strategy. Speak first, think later. I sometimes get off the fuck.
So the real murderer was hiding inside a costume.
Wait a second, Your Honor. The Necklace Samurai costume would have been Mr. Maddenguard's. Why would something of the friend be in the victim's room? And inside the guitar case of all places.
True. That is a little baffling. Mr. Wright, the court would like to hear your thoughts. What was the Nickel Samurai costume doing inside the guitar case?
I don't think he stole from on guard. So I'm not. It
was a spare.
Spare.
Oh, good thing you want to save.
Mr. Guard did not take his costume off during the break period. In that case, the costume we were talking about was a spare one.
Fucking what?
Then, are you saying on the night of the murder, Mr. Edgeworth had a fucking brain aneurysm?
Yes. And
Damn. There were 2 Nickel Samurai costumes at the Gatewater Hotel.
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
How do you explain the costume that was inside the guitar case?
It would mean that the victim himself had brought the spare to the ceremony on purpose.
But why? The victim, Mr. Corita, was the jamming ninja. Why would he so secretly bring the Nickel Samurai's spare costume? What could be the reason? By such a peculiar act.
And therein lies the sticking point.
What are you mumbling to yourself about now? Have you just been rambling all the time about any sort of inner monologue?
Huh? No, I just...
Detroit, please explain yourself. Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Samurai spare costume?
Phoenix, are you sure you can explain this one? Think carefully before you answer, and then answer with gusto. I believe in you. Alright, this is what I think. The reason the victim brought the Nickel Sign's spare costume to the hotel was...
Well, remember, there was one thing that was very important after, what's it called? After the ceremony.
What, the press conference?
Yeah.
Alright.
If Matt and Guard doesn't know about it, and if Adrian doesn't know about it, then...
Yeah, also, all I think I did anything.
Who the fuck is this?
What is this?
Who the fuck is this? Well, I don't know. Who are you?
Oh, well, potatoes friends.
Let me see, sent you an invite to the party chat.
Okay, then, alright, man. You could step.
Well, we're all pulling your ace attorney if you want to watch.
What are you doing?
Ace Attorney.
Alright, well.
Murder.
What is this?
Alright. On the night of the murder, after the stage show, the Nickel Samurai was going to hold a special press conference.
A press conference?
Yes, the Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something at this conference.
I heard about this as well. For once, you're not making something up, right?
But what struck me as strange was that Mr. Guard himself said he had no idea he was supposed to be holding a press conference that night.
But how could that be?
The way I see it, that can mean only one thing. The conference was set up by none other than the victim, Mr. Juan Cordia himself.
The victim?
Yes. The spare Nickel Samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Mr. Cordia was going to hold the press conference as the Nickel Samurai. There we go.
What the hell?
He was going to dress up as the Nickel Samurai and hold a conference.
Murder mystery.
Murder mystery.
Well, why would the victim do such a thing?
That's something I don't quite know yet. However, what I am concerned with right now is what he intended to reveal at that conference.
The Nickel Samurai was going to confess something? And by confess, I was just going to be a bit big about himself.
which means that Juan Cordia, posing as the Nickel Samurai, was going to speak about Matt on guard.
Yes, I guess that is what it would mean.
But if that's the case, that's not a confession. That's public disclosure.
Ah, true. That's also true, too.
Miss Andrews? I can see why you're pros at what you do.
Wow.
Crash out.
Yes, just as you say. The press conference was set up by Juan.
Damn, just like that.
Miss Andrews, please offer us an explanation. I was the one he asked to set up. But the person who prepared the second costume for him, that was also me.
Wow.
You! Juan had bet everything on the Jamie Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. He was going to ruin him, huh? It looked like somehow Juan had in his hand a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
What?
It gets spicier.
And you know the secret of Miss on guard is Miss Andrew. That's something only Juan knew. I don't know what it is.
I doubt that from that smile you're making.
Ah, I see. I've probably been coming off quite suspicious to everyone,
You are.
but that's to be expected. I've been trying to protect Matt after all.
Protect Mr. On Guard?
And yet again, another stage bit of truth comes to light. Miss Andrews, if you could please tell us the truth about your behavior. Yes, Your Honor, I understand.
Alright. Getting to the heart of the matter. Protecting Matt. And not Bob.
From the moment I saw the crime scene, I had a feeling that Matt was the murderer. Matt had to kill Juan no matter what.
Thank God he's
And he didn't have an alibi for what he was doing at the time of the murder. I thought we were confirmed by the evidence, of course. The blood and the knife. Now Matt's badger, so I felt that I had to protect him.
Sorry, Your Honor.
This does account for everything. Well, I am the logical type.
Defying seeing her true self. He's more nervous than a scared rabbit.
The defense can find no fault with this testimony. I'm ready to make a ruling.
No!
You keep that in mind as you cross-examine.
Looks like somehow everything has swung to the opposite end of the scale again. It just means I have to put my weight into this and turn her logic upside down. Alright, protecting Matthew Bishop.
I saw the crime.
Would you say that was your intuition speaking to you?
Don't confuse my methods of reasoning with your own. If you want to prove that someone did something, you need more 3 things.
3 things? Like the white roses, the hat, and the cloak? From the last trial?
A motive, an opportunity to commit the crime, and finally, decisive evidence.
Ah, fuck, you're right.
If you think those 3 things through, the answer becomes quite clear.
I've already known that, Phoenix. And you should have died in the second trial, Mia. Also, they didn't teach us that in school. At least not from what I remember.
May I continue?
the only thing my school taught me was do shit, think later.
Man had to go on no matter what.
Press. So when you say this need came from the press conference?
Yes. Do you know why Juan chose that event and that hotel for the conference? Because that was when he could cause the most damage to the public, the beloved Madden Guard. And you know this plan, didn't you? Yes, because I was the one who set up the conference and prepared the costume.
But I'm sure Mr. On-Guard himself didn't know anything about the press conference.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
Can you show me any proof that he didn't know about the press conference?
No. Anyway, the important thing here is this information was not in your testimony.
Yes, I agree, Miss Andrews. Please correct your testimony, if you please. As for Hitchcock now, are we, Mr. Wright?
That's not the only thing I'll be grasping. I'm gonna grasp at your breath.
I know what his motive was, but I don't know any way to prove I'm right.
Has Mr. On-Guard done something to hurt or betray you personally? Ah, no shit, huh? You don't want to tell me?
Why do you ask?
Because of your attitude. You were the one who helped Mr. Cordia with his press conference. And that event was supposed to bring down Mr. On-Guard, yet you still helped out. Ah, you're gonna tell me something, bitch.
Objection!
The person in charge right now is Mr. On-Guard, right? What the witch was thinking, helping the victim with his plan? It's not our concern. In any case, this means the defendant has a motive to kill.
Why do I keep doing this to myself? Because I'm an idiot. And the Phoenix is an idiot as well. Nope. But didn't you already testify earlier that Mr. On-Guard was taking a nap in his room? Are you telling me now that that too was a lie so you can cover for Mr. On-Guard?
I'm not telling you anything out of the sort. I went to get him for the show. He honestly was sleeping. However, as to whenever he was sleeping the entire time, that I cannot say. I was too busy staying up the stage at the time. I keep trying, but I can find no faults with what Miss Andrews has said. I have to say the same for some people here in this courtroom, however.
You're just glaring straight at me. Why? He's glaring at you, smart ass. I mean, smart guy. My thought. Oh wait, no, that's my fault. My fault. So I'm gonna just press on. My fault. You can already call the knife decisive evidence. The fingerprints on the knife could very well be a clever camouflage.
Then, what about the button?
The button?
It's clear from the crime scene that the victim and his murderer fought. And during the fight, the killer ripped the button from the Jammy Ninja's costume. Talking about this button, correct? That button was found in the plate of Matt Hakayama. Isn't that correct? I would think that makes it a very decisive evidence. Okay, you were out fox again, Mr. Wright.
Anyway, the knife doesn't prove a damn thing. Please fix your testimony.
I can't stand the sight of a man who can't gracefully accept his defeat.
Why the fuck are you staring at me? Ain't you dead? Thank goodness Mia can still look at me. With an icy stare, yes. Fuck
Bro,
you.
just read
man.
your
Yeah,
mind.
she read your mind.
Fuck me.
Bro, she broke the fourth wall.
Can I at least look at my crotch with an icy
For Mr.
stare?
Wright's sake, please add this information to your testimony.
Can I at least look at my dick with an icy stare? Alright. And how do you know
And
that?
how?
That's my line!
Ends of the thread on the button made the costume or match. They were found to fit together perfectly, or so I heard.
I've heard that before too. But why would Miss Andrews know about this case down to such fine detail?
Don't look at me like that. Just because I'm prepared, you are not.
And I thought I had her this time for sure. If there's anything to trip her up on, it had to be there. But where and what?
Well, I'm Ed's manager, so I felt I had to protect him.
But what you really did was stab the guy in the back, didn't you? And at the worst possible time. Ah.
Who's to say she really stabbed the guy in the back, as you put it?
The witness could have disclosed things about Mr. On Guard at any time. Then why would she wait until there's a large audience before doing so? It is the same reason why Mr. Cordia planned such an elaborate conference. Miss Andrews wanted to cause Mr. On Guard as much damage as she possibly could. This witness bears ill will towards the defendant.
Objection! This isn't the Phoenix Wright Wax Philosophical Power Hour. And please, stop slanderizing the witness.
How about you go fuck yourself, Ezra?
How about I break your bones?
You ain't gonna do shite. Do your worst.
Oh, you think I won't? You think I won't?
Yeah,
Alright.
you gonna do fuck.
You think I won't? You think I won't? You think I won't?
You're not gonna do shit. Come on, do your worst.
Oh, you reading? Alright, to the balls.
Give me another one. That wasn't
Alright,
shit.
bet.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, you want more?
No! My fucking fingers!
You know what, Mr. Edgeworth? Hit his
My
balls
God.
10 times.
My foot! Oh!
Have we learned our lesson, Mr. Wright?
As expected, if Miss Andrews' testimony seemed really solid. Really? That's because to me it sounded like a wishy-washy if you getting your balls fucking struck down. Wishy-washy? Well, I guess we'll see if I press my dick a little more.
More bones!
Oh! You should know by now not to fuck with the bone magic, man.
Do
You
not
need-
fuck with
well, you need to
bone
be
necromancer. Do not
The size-
fuck with
the
bone
size of-
sorcery.
The science of necromancy can make you talk.
Oh,
Not accused. I'm going to pin you down and fuck you, and this time, Miss Andrews. Alright, let's see what we got here.
well, I'll be right back while you focus this.
Alright, then, until then, D-Man, you'll be taking charge. Well, it's not, I'll take all seven of them, but... Wait. I feel like... This? Okay, I don't think the others are relevant, or at least the evidence doesn't do that. So I'm gonna say this. Let me see. So this girl was ripping the thing Hakama. So sad now. Let's see. Okay, it can't be like this page right here, because it's all irrelevant, so let me see here. How dare you
Grenade.
Strangled with a scarf? And then stabbed with a knife. Hold on. Okay. So, he wasn't originally killed by the knife. So, I'm guessing he was strangled to death. Then he was stabbed. So, wait, now... I'm confused, though. Whatever, let's keep going. I'll keep that thought in mind. This is the victim's autopsy report. Clearly states that the cause of death was me getting my balls crushed by 2 different necromantic sources. Also, for the victim. Alright, the strangulation by a scarf. I know another person who had a scarf, and they didn't die by it, but they died by a tiger.
Strangulation?
The knife stab to the victim was done after the victim had already died.
And what does that mean?
Let's examine the evidence. This button has the victim's blood on it, which would mean that it was ripped off the costume. When?
After the knife was stabbed to the victim.
Exactly. Which means it is impossible that this button was torn off during the victim's final struggle. Because the victim was strangled to death in that fight. There we go. Yeah, bitch. That's right, Miss Andrews. I fucked you up with a crushed scrotum. And there is no way this button was ripped off during the struggle. This button was I'm not pronouncing that. Pulled off with the victim. Oh. Consciously pulled off the victim's already dead body.
Order! Order! What is the meaning?
What is the meaning of this, right? So what if the button was torn off the body after the victim had already died? Why does that change?
Let me ask you one simple question, Mr. Agro. Why was the button torn off? What purpose did that serve?
What purpose?
We now know this button was not torn off during the fight. So the murderer took the time and effort to purposely rip this button from the victim's body. That would mean that the murderer had something in mind, wouldn't it? Ah, now I got you, motherfucker.
Mr. Wright, does this mean? Does this mean you know what the murderer wanted to do with this button? What was it?
You wanted to pin the crime on Mr. Edgar. Wait.
Yep.
No, I was about to say Memento, but then again, yeah, that would be more better.
Why would you have a fucking memento of the corpse?
I mean, I don't fucking know. I mean, killers do some stupid shit, you know? I don't fucking know. There is
yeah, but
one
it's the final case.
True, yeah. I need to go out and end the trial on
If it's the first if it's like the first 2 cases, yeah, stupidity works. If it's past that, you have to use intelligence.
Okay, yeah, true. That's fair. Yeah, I should have done that. There is only one logical reason for doing something like that. It was to pin the crime on Mr. Ungard. Yeah, motherfucker. There's no way anyone would put a blood-shedded button in their own pants. That's right, Mr. Ungard was set up. By the real killer, of course. And the real murderer...
And the real murderer is... That's mine!
My fault!
Well, Mr. Wright, who in the world is the real killer then?
Well, finally, I can believe I managed to bring this trial all the way up to this point. Phoenix, you can't let your guard down yet. Not until the very end.
The real killer? Oh,
my God! The real killer, the person who plans to frame Edgar is...
Miss Adrian Andrews.
It cuts out, dog. It cuts out.
It just has to.
It just cuts out to her and no one else. Miss Adrian Andrews. I choose you. Not in Pokemon, but you're the killer. You are Mr. Cordius Killer. Oh my god! Her glasses! She's blind! She's legally blind!
Order! Mr. Wright! This is a very great matter. Do you have any evidence to support your claim?
Any evidence? All the evidence points to Miss Andrews. I give you 10 pieces of evidence.
How preposterous! You can't stick any of this on me.
I can't? Can I? Would you care to test me? Damn.
Then what about this knife?
The knife was used to stab the victim after he had clearly been strangled to death. It was used to throw suspicion onto Engar, naturally. A knife covered in the defendant's fingerprints could only be taken from his room. And the only one who had dinner with him and knew which knife to take was you. There you go.
How many glasses do you have?
Shut the fuck up. Then, what about the button that was found at Matt Hakamara?
This button was removed from the victim's body after he had already died. The only person who could have done so were the person who found his body or the killer. However, if Mr. Engar was the real killer, there is no way he would have put such incriminating evidence in his own Hakamala. God damn, how many glasses?
Why is it glasses?
The only person who could have that many glasses would be, you know, I don't know, fuck it. The only person who could have put this button into Engar's Hakama is the person who went to wake him from his nap, which is you, yet again, Miss Andrews.
I see. What about the empty guitar case?
You can keep it, Judge. That is also another piece of evidence that incriminates Miss Andrews. Oh, damn. I didn't think we would actually see it. Alright. That costume was used to hide the real killer's identity as they fled the scene of the crime. Now, who could have known that there was such a costume inside the guitar case? It could only have been the person who prepared the costume for the victim. And that person is you, Miss Adrian Andrews.
No,
yes, you!
But Miss Andrews' fingerprints were nowhere to be found in the guitar case. And it was used to prove that she was not wearing gloves at the time.
That's right!
That's because she did not intend on leaving any prints. If anyone had found out that she had touched the case, they would have asked her why. So to avoid leaving any prints, she used a towel or something to open it. But the glasses of Andrews is a different story. Miss Andrews personally left her fingerprints on the glass to show that yes, indeed, she was the classic dazed discoverer of the dead body. There you go, another glasses! And to top it all off, there is the photo. A photo of the killer as they exited the scene of the crime. No reasonable person on Earth can believe this nickel samurai is Mr. Engar. He would have been much too short for his own costume if it was him. Damn. Speaking of how tall people are, Miss Andrews, you're also kind of short in stature, are you not?
Please stop.
Hey, fuck you. You're going to jail. Well, how about it, Miss Andrews? I've got it this time. You're going to jail. You're going to fucking jail. Lying.
Miss Andrews?
Thank you.
I refuse to testify.
What was that?
There's the law.
So you're playing the fifth?
It says I can't be forced to testify about something if it can't incriminate me.
What do you mean? Fuck!
Well, yes.
Shit!
You are absolutely correct, Miss Andrews.
You're playing the fifth?
The law does provide us with a way to avoid self-incrimination. By allowing a witness to not testify, the testimony can cause damage to themselves.
What?
You're technically causing your pleading the fifth.
This is probably the first and second time this happened. Pleading the fifth is not something most people would think.
The first time it happened was the police chief. The second time is Andrews.
Oh, motherfucker!
I pulled the trigger myself. I jammed the bullet.
I plead the fifth.
It's always the fucking last people in the trial, bro. Actually, thinking back
So we can
yesterday
just give plaintiff if it's like intentionally removing the bullets.
is,
Yeah.
is on Guard's room.
You know, I imagine you could use plead the fifth and fucking Danganronpa.
Adrian Andrews.
Yes?
Think hard about what we just discussed. Damn! Understood?
Alright.
Oh wait! I don't think it incriminates her if it's from Von Karma, maybe, when she did that. That's it. That's when Francisca planted this idea into her head. She must have told Andrews to not testify if things look bad. You did a good job proving everything up to this point, guys. But there's still one thing you haven't done. Something I haven't done? Oh, what the fuck are you up to now?
What's wrong, right? Are you finished already? Run out of evidence?
Oh, it's so humorous, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm sure you realize this as well, you know, right?
Oh god.
But everything the good lawyer here has proven up to this point is meaningless.
What?
Everything you've proven is circumstantial.
Circumstantial?
Yes, circumstantial. You have yet to prove a single piece of definitive proof. Prove that Miss Andrews did, in fact, harbor a wish to murder Mr. Correa. Prove it right now.
Fuck, man.
I mean, you do.
Shit. Fine, Peter.
Miss Andrews, did you want to kill Miss Correa? I believe this may lead to me incriminating myself, so I will abstain from answering. But, Miss Andrews! If you do that, it'll be the same as admitting your guilt, don't you think? Maybe so, or maybe not. There's nothing to prove it either way. Besides, you don't even know what crime would be guilty of due to my silence.
No. He's taking that fucking defiant attitude again. Mia, what should we do? Somehow, we've landed into the worst possible situation. Shit.
I think we reached a certain conclusion at this point in time.
No! We can't, no!
Miss Andrews has refused to testify,
No!
and the defense theory that she is actual murderer
No.
has not been fully sustained with solid definitive proof.
No! But that's not true!
In this situation, there's only one thing this court can do.
No!
And that is to declare recess.
No! Recess?
Request that both the prosecution and the defense look further into this matter. And at tomorrow's trial.
Tomorrow? We don't have a tomorrow. If we don't get a non-guilty verdict today, then... Hold it! Please wait, Your Honor. That's not necessary. The trial. Please continue the trial.
What are you sweating for?
Fuck you, Edward. I need this.
The client's getting one more day to live, isn't he?
That's not it. This isn't about that. Edward, I know you know who the real killer is. Please, let the trial continue, please. If I don't get the verdict, then Maya. Oh, shit.
Andrew has no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
He's locking in. He's locking in.
I'm sorry, what?
But it's impossible to continue as long as the witness refuses to testify. Now then, this court is...
No!
Objection!
Edward!
It's not impossible for this trial to continue.
Oh my. Oh my.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you...
It's true, Miss Andrews holds the right against her self-incrimination. However, at the time of compensation for something unrelated to what she may be guilty of, and she has no right to withhold testimony.
Yes, that is very true, but...
Actually, there's one little thing I'm curious about. Miss Andrews,
Damn.
When you found the victim's dead body, you poured yourself a glass of juice.
Yes, and?
I can't help but think how unnatural that is. You won't find the dead body, you're shaking up, not stirring a glass of juice. They would rather just be running and screaming.
Some acts are unusual, but Marty.
Before you speak, I want to say that if you have a reason behind your actions, I'd like you to testify to that effect.
Testify?
Your Honor, I would like to request that the witness testify again as to what happened when she first discovered the victim's body. Whatever you find out in this testimony should in no way implicate the witness.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. I don't know what is about Edgar today, but I can't get a good read off of him. Is he friend or foe? I just don't know. Because he knows if I don't get this verdict right now...
He doesn't know yet.
Yeah, true, he doesn't know though.
He just found weird what you just said, that's it.
True though.
Her acknowledges your prosecution's request. Miss Andrews, if you please.
Well, alright. When I found the body.
I'm gonna grab a drink during
A
this.
glass of juice? I didn't report for it myself. I was surprised when I walked into the room and I saw it in that messy state. And Juan, he was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner. When I saw him sitting like that, the thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind. To be honest, I thought he had just fainted or something, so I went to pour him some juice. When I realized that he was dead, that's when I knocked the firebase over.
Okay, yeah, that'll add up. Hold on.
So you poured that glass of juice for the victim.
I don't...
And why did you say so in your earlier testimony? I didn't think I needed to include something so trivial.
Phoenix, be careful here. If you can't find anything wrong with this testimony, then there's nothing left. I know. Edgeworth, what in the hell is going on in that brain of yours?
Now then, Mr. Wright, you begin your class cross-examination.
My cross? Bet. Double cross a cross-examination.
Yeah, I'm gonna cross you.
Bet. The glass of juice will be pressed.
I'll be right back, man. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Bet I'll take over for Andrews. But there wasn't anyone else in the room, right? Of course not. Then who did you pour it for? Mr. Wright, there's a rhythm and reason for everything. Can you wait just a little longer for it to be revealed to you? In other words, right, be quiet and listen. Oh wait, no, that's you, my fault. Okay, yeah, I don't think you meant it too. Precisely, I couldn't have said it better myself. I was surprised. Oh wait. So it was a mess. Are you sure it wasn't messy because of your fight with Cordy?
Objection! I understand your frustration and not being able to prove your theory. However, before you go accusing people of crimes, go find yourself some evidence.
I found me some evidence. I just gotta say it.
And then, what do you see next, witness?
Nope. Slump over? Yes, he was just sitting there, with his head tilted forward, eyes closed. He looked like he was sleeping. Was it just me, or did that right there sound a little odd? To be honest, that really doesn't sound odd to me. I really want to, like, press it. Oh, no, I don't think it's that. Okay, no, not that. But that does sound odd. Yeah, this.
God,
Does sound odd, yeah. Okay, let me press this, honestly, I don't know. Because this also sounds odd, too. Then what did cross your mind? I thought maybe he had smashed everything up in anger because of his loss to Grand Prix. and then felt tired after this rampage and decided to take a nap. Anyways, that's what I thought. I see, so you didn't think he was dead after all. Yeah, look at the wrong. He thought he fainted. I thought he was asleep at first. But then, the room was in such a messy state. I thought maybe he had gone into a fight with someone.
And that's when you went to pour the glass of juice?
Yes, he always had a hard time waking up. So one always had a glass of tomato juice to drink. Let's see. And after that, what happened next?
Hello.
Hello, you're back.
Oh,
Sorry.
Well,
Alright, anyways. This should be the final part, I think, for the trial.
okay then. And how
I'm
did you
pretty
come
sure.
to realize that he was in fact dead?
I shook him over and over, but I never got a response. So, I set the glass down on the dresser and tried to take his pulse. I was shocked and staggered backward.
And knocked over the flower vase over. So that's what happened.
Yes.
This is what it all comes down to, Phoenix, right? Huh? This is the absolute end for both sides, and Adrian is letting her guard down. Phoenix, now is our best chance to yet kill the prosecution's case. Is that a bit hard, Miss Andrews? Will you tell us the truth this time? Probably not.
Kill her ass.
To be honest, I'm either suspicious of this or this. I really think it's this because this is like more suspicious. Because didn't she see like the knife in her thing? So I don't see why.
No, because actually, yeah, the knife was placed after he was killed.
To be honest, I would be like searching to see if it was okay, since there was like a little struggle and all that. So I'm gonna have to say like, I'm gonna have to say like, it's this one, but
But if you're getting strangled out of nowhere, wouldn't your eyes still kind of be open?
it would, but not like slumped over and like unresponsive.
No, but if you're missing one other thing, wouldn't you have noticed the knife?
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's why I said. So it has to be like the crime photo. Has to be.
It's going to be the crime photo.
Yep, and I'm right. So you honestly didn't think he was dead when you found him?
No, not at all.
Even though this is what you saw when you discovered the body. So I was right, yeah!
Ah!
knew
What
it.
was the meaning of this?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? There's a knife sticking straight out of Mr. Cordius' chest. Anyone who saw the scene would have immediately thought that here he was a dead man.
No, that's, well, you see,
I doubt a single person in the world would mistake this for something who fainted, and then nonchalantly go pour something to drink.
your point is?
Miss Andrews, your testimony just now, it was all one giant lie.
hey, Toxic.
Go
Hey, Doc.
Toxic. And your lie has Tara. And your lie
Yeah,
has
very
proven
homosexual.
one thing very clearly. That you are the real killer. Yeah, I'm gonna get you on the thing, bitch. Oh my lord. Alright. Yep.
Looks like the defense has somehow brought the ugly truth to light. The defendant, Mr. Vanguard, is not guilty after all. But that's impossible. You're wrong. Miss Andrews, try to have some composure. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, I tell you. It was Matt. I swear it. He's the one who killed Juan.
But you were the one who refused to testify. And your reason for not doing so was that you might end up incriminating yourself.
That's because... Miss Andrews, I'll give you one last chance. What exactly are you hiding that may incriminate you?
What is it?
I refuse to testify.
Then, there's nothing left we can say. I'm sorry, you're gone. I don't know what you have to say, you're the killer.
Then, there is no need for this court to continue any further. Mr. Vanguard's innocence has been clearly demonstrated.
Is it over? Have we found the truth at last? What's wrong, Phoenix? Unusually, the real killer confessed his or her guilt, like the others. And now that I think about it, this is the first time someone hasn't. Maybe we'll just have to knock down
I'd like to hand down my verdict for Mr. Vanguard.
Objection?
Oh shit!
What?
Your Honor, Prosecuting feels that it would be permitted to pass on a verdict at this time.
No, we need a verdict right now.
What?
Oh, fuck.
The reason is quite simple.
Oh, fuck. This ain't good.
This witness has to speak about the absolute real truth.
I don't feel good about this.
The absolute real truth. What are you?
Witness, don't you understand yet?
What?
Huh?
I don't know who planted this silly idea in your head, is one of Karma's bitch ass. But as long as you protect yourself through your silence, Vanguard will go free, and in his place, you will become the guilty party.
I have to make a choice.
That's a lie. I don't believe you.
We literally have verdict.
What?
I was told if I spoke, then it would be all over, and Matt would never be declared. Matt would never be declared guilty.
What in the world is she talking about? Has she lost it?
I can't speak about it. I'm too scared.
It's Francesca Von Karma. Huh? Don't you remember, Phoenix? Miss Angry Angela lives by her gripping tightly onto the words of others. Because she doesn't have any the strength to believe in herself. Then right now, Miss Andrews is... Yesterday, she was tossed a lightsaber by Miss Von Karma. Don't say a word, no matter what happens. If you do, Vanguard will be acquitted. Miss Andrews undyingly believes in those words right now, and clinging onto them. Then what should we do? This is the first time I've ever come across anything like this. Miss Andrews has to be the killer, right? All we have to do now is get our not guilty. That's my only priority. Oh my lord.
It wasn't me, I'm begging you, please believe me, I didn't go on. Help, please, someone, help me.
Oh my lord.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Don't continue on like this, therefore I'd like to hear what you intend to do.
What I intend to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say?
Right, I was supposed to think very carefully about this.
Well, now because you said that, let's take a
Save.
I recommend you
take a-
save the game right.
Alright.
Think about what this witness did and what she did not do. And think about who is the real mastermind behind this crime.
Who is the real mastermind? Isn't it obvious? There's no one else it could be except the woman crying over here, right?
Come on now, what will you do? What kind of man are you, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I have to win a complete acquittal today. There's no way around that. But I can't bring myself to do it like this. No one keeps making a face like that. Miss Andrews, I would like to know what you were really hiding.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Sure, Mr. On Guard would like to get an acquittal, but in his place, you will be found guilty. Is this really how you really want to end? You want this trial to end?
Be quiet, how dare you? You're trying to trick me.
Life or death.
That's enough! I commend you for trying, Mr. Edgeworth. However, it's clear that the defendant's theory is the truth.
6 people watching in the stream. Thank you, Welcome.
You're wrong.
What a shame.
Yeah.
I hope things would come to this. However...
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss Andrews, since you absolutely refuse to testify, it falls on my shoulders to disclose this to the court.
Oh wait, is he gonna say what he's hiding?
Stop.
Oh my lord,
Mr. Edgeworth!
yes.
I'm double teaming this motherfucker! This witness, how shall I put this? She has the illness.
Oh my lord.
What?
Oh my god,
Because
what?
of this illness, she has tried to commit suicide in the past.
Oh my lord. He's gonna tell him everything!
Stop. Please stop!
No matter how much you want to hide it, it's no use. I have the evidence right here, on the paper, on the table, right now.
Fuck. That's the second part of the suicide report. The attempted suicide report.
What we do now, witness? You know what I'm about to do, don't you? If you don't want me to pull the trigger, then do it yourself. I will now reveal to the court the true nature of the pitiful woman known as Adrian Andrews.
The secret of her dependent nature. Having other people know, it scares her more than anything else in this world.
Please stop! I beg you, if people find out.
Then say it, coward.
People find out, I'll...
If you're gonna say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me.
Damn!
Edgeworth is cold, I love it.
Do it, pull the
Edgeworth, how
trigger.
can you be so cold?
The rope is right there.
However,
before you die,
What?
I will put the truth from your still breathing lips.
Damn!
No matter what I have to do.
Oh my
bro
god.
does not care!
You don't give a fuck.
So, will you turn the cord yourself, or shall I? Either is fine with me. By my pulling the gun, or are you doing it yourself?
I'll talk, but please, help me.
Oh my lord.
Nothing matters anymore.
My
crime.
Oh my god.
And I first saw him, I really thought he had fainted, honest. Then I realized he was dead. That was when I finally laid my plan. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. And then I stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife and ripped off the button.
Oh my god.
Just when I finished and was returning to Matt's room, I had a bit of an inconvenience. And that's why I ended up using the Nickel Samurai costume.
Well, what is
Oh
that
my
inconvenience?
god.
Stab the body with a knife! Why would you do that? Isn't it obvious? Pin the blame on a certain person. A certain cowardly man. do you mean by all this?
This is getting spicy. It might take this core a little while to understand, but... This is the truth. The bloody red truth.
The real killer is Matt. That's the comeback of a man I'll never forgive him. He's trying to escape the guilt again, just like last time.
Last time?
So, Miss Andrews stabbed the victim, Juan Cordia, in the chest with the knife. However, she didn't do it with murder in mind. She did it with the intent of framing Matt for the murder. And this is her crime. She did not commit the murder. She
What?
brutalized the body.
How is this possible? I mean, wasn't Miss Andrews supposed to be the real murderer?
Mr. Wright,
Oh my
please
God.
get over your shock and commence the cross.
Oh my lord, bro. This trial. This case. Trust and everything. But you could tell from the state the room was in that there must have been a fight. Are you telling me the truth when you said that you did not know he was dead?
He had a scarf tied around his neck. But that scarf's a part of the Jamie Ninja's costume, so... I didn't think anything about it was strange. His head was also tilted down a bit, so I couldn't see his face that well. That's why I thought I'd wake him up, and went to pour the juice.
Oh my god.
I realized he was dead, that was when I
Well-
formulated my plan.
What is this plan you have?
I knew right away the murderer was Matt. I knew because, one, he was going to expose Matt's weakness. Right to the world. The Matt did this to stop Juan, and signs him for good. That's what I thought. I should forge some evidence and pin this crime on Matt.
So the forged piece of evidence was a knife and a button.
I mean, you know a lot about that, Edward.
The first thing that came to mind was to plant the knife.
In this case, that was so you could get the knife, correct?
The knife Matt used at dinner has fingerprints all over. I thought that if he used that, then the police would certainly turn their eye towards him. Matt was napping when his costume was at that time. I slipped in, took the knife, and returned to the scene of the crime. And then I stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife and ripped off the bun.
So you were the one who stabbed the victim with that knife.
It gives me goosebumps to think about it now. What a horrible thing I did. But at the time I couldn't control my own body. It moved on its own. Then when I stabbed Juan's dead body, I suddenly realized something. If I use this bun somehow, I can make Matt look even more suspicious.
So you thought to rip one of the buttons off and put it in the Vanguard's Hakama?
Yes, that's what I had planned to do. But things never go that smoothly, do they? Just when I finished and was returning to the bathroom, I had a bit of inconvenience.
Inconvenience.
There was a woman with a camera at the ready, literally in the hallway.
I'm willing to bet my spikes it was Lotta.
There was also a woman with a ray gun at the ready, pacing back and forth.
That's also bad for you.
I'd already been caught and made into a big scoop for a certain weekly tabloid once. So I couldn't pretty well go out looking for myself and get caught again. That's why I ended up using the samurai.
You were the one who prepared that costume, weren't you?
Yes, I took it from Globo. I also put it into Juan's guitar case the day before ceremony.
Did you in this preparation for the press conference, correct?
Yes, Juan wanted to wear that costume and hold a press conference in it. He was going to disclose that big secret there. And what is the secret?
Why?
That, I don't know.
Thank you.
Anyways, I thought that if I were to leave Juan's room in the samurai costume, then people would think that Matt was the real murderer. I was very careful not to leave any fingerprints when I opened the guitar case. I absolutely did not want anyone to know about the costume.
Oh my lord.
I think we've heard enough. So, after that, you want back to Mr. Guard's room and play to the button. To Matt's Hakama? Yes. After that, I folded up the costume I was wearing and put it into a bag. I then snuck out of the hotel and got rid of it. My word! What does all this mean? Edgeworth, is it?
Oh my lord, bro.
The real criminal is Vanguard.
Oh my lord, you're still going?
Yesterday, that woman prosecutor sat me down for a talk.
Francesca, huh?
She said that I should, under no circumstances, confess to what I had done. That if I just kept quiet, then Matt would be found guilty for sure. I had no choice but to believe in her words.
God, man.
Because her dependent nature.
Of the dependent nature. Everything is just silent.
What this witness has done is clearly unlawful. However, as long as her testimony stands, you can be certain she is not the real killer.
Oh, no, we're not going another day. Wait, Your Honor. The defense still. No!
Sure, right.
No.
It's pointless. At this point in time, it is unpublic to indict Miss Andrews on anything.
No.
Yes, exactly. There isn't a single piece of evidence that points to her as a murderer.
No.
Cross-examination of the witness is over, and so is today's trial.
No.
If you can establish that the witness is the culprit, please let it go, Mr. Wright.
But I can't let it go. A life is
Miss
on the
Edwards,
line.
please place Miss Andrews under arrest for further questioning.
Understood, Your Honor. Continue were arranged for detention immediately.
Oh my god.
That is all. Court is adjourned.
No! No!
You can tell the gavel was different.
The judge is gone, yes. The judge is gone, the gallery's gone.
Well, yeah, court's adjourned, motherfucker.
Oh my god, no!
Bro is doing the Shinji pose.
Today's trial is over. And I did
Technically,
win the
Shinji was
court.
expired by Phoenix, since this game came out in, like, the 1990s.
What?
Wait. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hey, man?
Witness, would you mind if I ask you something?
Edgeworth?
What is it?
Before you leave court today, I wonder if I might look at one thing.
What is it?
That car in your hand. It had my interest for quite some time now.
You're
What?
interested
exactly
in
is
card
it?
collection. You're interested in card collection, Edgeworth. Wow.
Oh, this? Miss Joy also asked about it.
Yeah, it was a card of a fucking seashell. I wonder if it's a whole poker table. Or poker pack.
Although, I didn't remember at the time you asked me about it, Mr. Wright. I remember just now. I found this in the room on that day.
The room?
That day?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Behind the
I found this card when I discovered Juan's body.
It's behind his little metal plates.
It was lying there right next to him.
You found that card next to the victim's body.
I suppose I must have unconsciously slipped it into my pocket. But it's not as if this card had any relevance to Juan's murder, right?
Yeah, I guess not. But it's still a strange card if you ask me. But as far as the clue to this case, I don't see why. Wait, what the fuck?
Hold it!
Wait,
Witness,
Edgeworth?
that card! Give it to me! Hurry! Now!
What the
I'm
fuck?
taking your bones!
Edgeworth?
You have any idea what you've stupidly yet invertedly done? This. I can't believe you hit this with me this time.
What the fuck is Edgeworth on about? What, is that your favorite card?
I didn't mean to.
No, you shot yourself in the foot, you ricocheted, and hit everyone else at once!
What is this all about? I've never seen Edgeworth so emotional before. Well, besides Von Karma's, Mr. Von Karma. What the fuck is up with the card?
And we won't find out until the investigation.
What? That card, when the world is it? And what does it mean?
Yeah, you don't find this out to the second part of the investigation.
To me continue, fuck!
So that's the question, do you want to continue or no?
We'll wait till tomorrow, we'll do a long stream tomorrow, don't worry.
Alright. Tomorrow it's a lore drop.
Alright, tomorrow's gonna be a long day, so I prefer
You find
to
out what
start-
Edgeworth was really doing for a whole
Alright.
fucking year.
Alright,
Hey,
so...
let's do that, you want to fucking fight each other now on Heroes?
Okay,
Yeah.
so Peter, we agree that we'll start early so that we can all be there,
Sure.
right? Okay, bet.
Sure.
Alright. Bet. Alright, I'm gonna end it right here. So, please like, subscribe, share with your people, share the channel, and I'll see you guys next time, tomorrow.